flank all by himself and making it work out. So that's something that FaZe is going to have to keep their eyes on.
Sim definitely one of the players to watch.
Woo! God damn, just made it.
Yes, but I also
just made it.
Dropping almost 40 on the heads of
Hello.
Troop on Pearl on the Rays. So a very scary duelist player who's really
here.
to come to form around the rest of the team. We mentioned it at the top of the show for Moist Moguls. They have players in the top categories, or the top 5 of almost all categories. Meanwhile, I am a little sad that we don't get the neon. I think it makes sense.
Tim, I got the thumbnail. Let's do this.
Not worried about the double initiator team, right? Not worrying about the breach necessarily. He's maybe a little less on trying to break up some of the timings. And
Deadass think this will work.
Superman to get past all the util tossed out.
Oh, baby. Hello. No Tarik today, but I do think Charlie might be here.
Undefeated, and Mummy's going to try and stay true to his word. 4-1 is what he called that they would end on the split. For FaZe, they get to start here on the attacking side. An aggressive team as they work away all 5.
Shit, one second. There we go. Let me make my cam way smaller.
This is something on Moist. This is what he talked about. They like to bring something new. Are you expecting 3 players there, though?
Ooh, Tarik didn't reveal himself. Good for
there you go. There you go, thief. Oh. Come on, Brock. There you go, Brock.
Just around the corner is Brock.
2v3. 2v3.
Enough players ahead. Here for FaZe. That door gets tapped open. Brock backed away.
Oh, they know.
Reveals the player inside.
Come on, Flya.
Room. A very tall task. Flya not ready for the first.
All right. Whatever. That's fine. Don't even care.
An explosive
hello, chat. How's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Yo. It is an early fucking stream today because the Moist Moguls play at 11 a.m. What the hell happened to the audio? What is up with the replay audio broadcast? I know we're not franchised, but please.
But they have 3 people playing aggressive. That's not where the push is coming from. They're
let me tag. Oh, 100%. Big man.
Good read by FaZe right there to win the pistol.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. A big early game today.
Early game. Tarik will not be joining us today. He hit me up.
Oh, that's fine.
He brought us, 4 games of the way. He said we take the last by ourselves, and I was like, that's fair.
Hey, makes sense. You'll get no complaints from me.
They need to work on this one for this match specifically for playoffs coming up. Because this is one of those rounds where they struggle the most. They've lost most rounds on the anti-eco.
Chat, no L Tarik. Tarik's actually been super nice. He watched every Moist Moguls game.
Who did our speech today? There you go, thief.
Come on, let's be nice.
There you go, Flya.
I'll check right now. I know who did it. They sent it to me. I forgot.
Yeah, they've definitely
good shit, Brock.
This classic becomes a sheriff with a snake bite
what
down,
if
means vulnerable
eco?
Players, and Brock
sweeps
one up for himself.
Winning the second round's better than winning the first.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, I think Tarik said it. I don't know if it's true.
Won't give himself up.
Sounds true.
Tap on the spike. Tick goes aggressive. Mummy just behind him. Mummy's been dispersed of. Scary. Now needs to do it all himself with 21 HP. Spike down. He'll need to retreat. Just around the corner.
It's just one bullet. Just give him a little tap.
Give me a little tap, little locus. There you go. Speech was done.
They've been working on a Dryad.
Check.
And when I was saying all that, right, it is when boys wins the pistol, they're not winning the anti-eco. They never did this.
Speech was done by legendary gamer and DSG icon Steel.
Nice. Okay. Was it an inspiring speech? Was it a good one?
I imagine. I didn't ask. I just assumed it was, I thought it was a given.
After the split, we should ask the players who gave the best speech.
I don't know if you heard Toast's speech, but it was actually phenomenal.
Like legitimately good, not meme-y good?
Like no meme, it was legitimately a very good speech.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, I didn't hear it.
It was offline. I just, Tanise sent me the speech directly because he was recording it. I'll send it to you. You can't watch it on stream, but it's like, it's powerful.
That's what I like to hear. Man, our boys are fucking tapping right now.
They're just clicking. That's a dink. Get it, Flya. That's another dink.
There it is.
What is your reaction time that you're finding?
Wow. Oh my god.
That was just 5 headshots.
That was actually just 5 headshots. They were collecting scalps out there.
I think more interesting is who had the worst speech.
when the kills look that good, it's got to be pretty scary right now.
I've only
What do
heard
you think?
legends of your speech. I don't know what your speech was actually like.
No, my speech was good. My speech, like, I tried to follow your energy. You took I Have a Dream, so I had to pivot to JFK with We Choose to Go to the Moon. If I had to guess, I'd say the players maybe didn't really feel the 5 fingers, 1 hand from Tarik.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it bad or anything.
They kind of tuned out when I did my 5 fingers of death in the speech.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Put on the sway beat. I was killing it. Damn,
Oh my
Sim.
god.
You just run them down. They had a snake bite lineup for this right here too, just in case they.
They got to be aware he's there. Oh, they didn't clear right. This is really bad.
This is scary.
Gonna deal with the first. Tarik goes down.
Yeah.
Poised.
Super,
Find the
super
kills and
aggro.
the aggression's been
We
in.
I
are
like
on
it though.
defense. I do like it, but
We'll
when
take
it
the lead
doesn't
in
work,
first,
you
but
look silly.
Now Proto and
Well,
Flying need to
yeah.
find the rest.
That's okay though.
Good read by FaZe again. We talked about the flank. We talked about the aggression, especially from that C side. And they play that crossfire. They wait for the push, and they make sure that.
Chad, is that
only
volume better?
one of them gets spotted with the Trailblazer. That enables for the last kills to come through for the 4v2.
There we go. 2v3.
Nice flyer.
Be careful with the numbers advantage because that doesn't mean
Nobody's
anything
better
if
in
you're going
2v4s than us.
toast.
True.
Oh.
Oh.
No way! They just keep giving
Why,
them up.
Oh, you gotta
Mummy
push him
gonna
now.
Try his hand. But a 2v4. It becomes
Yeah.
a 1v2, and now it's FaZe put in the hot.
Damn.
Oh my god,
Mummy
that's so
put in the
clean.
hot seat as
That was just a
Fly
4K
collects
clutch
4
from
kills on
Flya.
the round,
Yeah, Fly
and it
is so
belongs
clutch.
to the Moguls.
Absolutely icy.
That is the moist way. I'm telling you, they are so good. Turning things around.
Could've just ended the sentence there. They're so good.
Looking winnable for
True.
them to V4, and they still turn it around. This time around, by the hands of Flya. One of the players that we highlighted too has been insanely consistent for this squad. And I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody has been ready for
damn.
the start of moist. Everybody has been turning up for every single.
I
match,
love this
but
damn team.
Flya especially.
They're so fucking good, man. It feels
I'm
great.
imagining
It
a
feels
world where
great.
Flya's calls are like just no
This
longer
puts a
IGL
smile
calls.
on
They're just
my
like, guys, I'm
face.
just gonna go kill everybody. I hope y'all don't
I
mind.
got one.
But like,
I got
I'm gonna
two.
go. I'm gonna go take care of business. You guys just hang out. However you guys want to set up.
Chad, how
guys
you
hold it
doing?
Down over there, and
So
I'm
I just
gonna
went
take
live
care
with
of
no
things the way
real
that I wanna take
introduction
care
or
of things.
talk or
This
convo.
guy is,
The game's just super
man,
early
going
today.
Absolutely insane.
So I just
And
Oh,
sprinted
good
to go
shot.
live.
FaZe are about to get it back. This round.
Tarik's
things
out
don't
for today,
quite
yeah.
Go their way. Sim with an early first blood, but it looks so
And it's
good.
Poise. And it's Poise the one that goes down. When
Yeah.
the lockdown was going to be available here, but Poise is the only one peeking and making sure that he could shut down the aggression by himself on that C side. Not the case. And immediately, Moise get one pick. They go all the way back. They don't need to push anymore. It's now FaZe. And
You turn up the casters more?
Yeah, and this is a lot of the time. This is what
I
we
got
see,
you.
right? We see
Don't
teams
give them any room
flex
to
out
breathe
towards A,
here.
break the baby door. Now B is an option, so I'm gonna be paying attention to how Moist handle this situation. They are still a player ahead. They haven't given up too much around the map. You still see Thief
Tweeting
on the
Toby.
left side of the map.
Well, let me tweet out my
Brock
Moist Moguls
just
are live.
waiting to play rotate. And Sims holding the line.
I
of that
mostly tweeted
operator.
out
So if you
because
wanna go
Tarik
towards B as your
isn't live.
secondary,
So
it's not a
if
free
Tarik's
site
not
by
live,
any
people
means.
don't know
Proto
this
here
game is
on the
happening.
angle, put first, Will back the way.
Good
Just
info.
Frankly,
though.
he's like the TV guide of Valorant Pro.
Nice,
games.
a Proto.
Meanwhile, Superman looks to dance his way through the
Oh,
tree.
yes, sir.
Dude.
Okay.
Love
that. I just love
all
that.
of it. Another flawless
I actually
round. The
don't think there's
A-site
any
massacre.
human I have more confidence in than a
Moist
Proto
round on
if they
top.
go to a Proto site. Like a
One
Proto just
play
has it.
as well.
He's actually just a human
It's
aimbot.
paranoid.
Yeah.
It
He's
doesn't
on a
even
different
matter.
wavelength for
Everybody else,
reaction
especially
time, and
Flya,
it's
they're
fucking
to
beautiful to
react and
watch.
play
And,
around
and even if
until
there's 5 there and he's by
over
himself,
the
he's gonna
five.
find a way to
Making
stay
sure
alive,
there's
get
no
one, and get
trends
out.
into this A side. This is
True.
something that FaZe is gonna have to struggle with and gonna have to adapt in the long run. The buy for this round not gonna be the greatest. So taking care of how this A space is gonna be obtained and something that you said, right, for that A to B hit. It is
You
more
put this
likely,
on or off?
As Moist puts more pressure into
Oh,
the site.
Oh no, Sim.
get the fuck out. No.
A lot of pressure put on the Jet here. The Moguls, couple
Huge.
of knives go wide for
Big
Baby.
escape.
They wasn't quite able to find the kill. Sim gonna be worse for wear, but Sim's got the operator.
How
So
are these guys
99
not
HP is
snatched
gonna
up
be
by a
plenty.
franchise team? Because
Try
for
and find
one,
something
we
for
got
himself.
way
That
more
lockdown
clout.
is available, like
I've
you
given one of
mentioned,
the
Ryan.
speeches
We'll see
before.
if this
And
is
for
the route they
two,
choose
the
to
teams
invest.
were locked. Franchise
Yeah,
teams
because
can't
buys
add
the best,
players.
Maybe one pick. Your one kill for FaZe will be the indication to
There
go
are
for
some
that
teams
lockdown
that have
as they
tried
get
to,
some more space. Initiative towards C, now towards
Tried
A.
to do a little,
If
you
I
know.
get spotted, this is a problem. Now you
Let's
have
just say there's
Viper's
been
wall
some
to deal
interest in our
with.
players, but everyone's wanted to
Crossing it.
stick around because I think
And
everyone
this is how we
believes
got
that our
shot
team
down
can do
last
it.
round. So yeah, FaZe that
which
started
is
to
hype.
adapt in that mid round.
I wouldn't
Something
use the
that
word
they've been able to
poach
do
'cause
for
that's how the
past couple
industry works,
matches,
right?
3 matches in a row. But against Moise,
If you call it poaching, then it's like,
still holding here. Or Sim,
like you need to
excuse me,
do
still
trades
holding here.
occasionally. I get it. It's part of the game. But everyone's happy to be on the same team. Why do you sleep like that? Dude,
Good
the
shot.
pic cutie
Oh.
posted? Because I was cozy. Hand between the leg. I was cozy.
Ooh, now with an operator in hand, can look to do some damage.
Easy retake,
for the
easy retake.
side. That spike yet to be planted with 20 seconds on the
2
clock.
ults.
No real options.
Oh,
Out of this
fast
one.
retake.
Oh, okay, never mind.
come on,
The flash
Thief.
lands on absolutely nobody, and Baby Bay just walks
The
up,
flash
finds
didn't
kill,
land,
Super
that's
grabs
unlucky.
another. This
Yeah.
one going swimmingly for
Wait,
FaZe
wait.
as Super
Flya?
continues to deal damage, but this guy's still alive.
Wait.
1v2 as Flya finds
No
the
way.
first.
Ult maybe?
You're not
Oh!
going to do this. Flya does it again.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Charlie, is he the best player in the league?
He has to be. He has to be.
Dude, it's been sick. Every week, do you see the tweets that's like, here's the top player in all of Challengers, and it's one of our guys.
I know. Well, what was it? Last week or 2 weeks ago, 4 of the top 6 were Moist Moguls
Yeah,
players.
yeah, something crazy
Yeah.
like that.
I know, man. It's fucking nasty.
Got so tranquil so quick.
Yeah, it got very zen.
Look at him just drinking his water like he's
Damn,
not
I love how they
12 and
all
2
rock
right
the
now with
jerseys
two
now.
insane clutches.
Yeah, it looks good. Then you got that Moist Moguls line coming out pretty soon. Woo!
Dude, the new draft, I don't know if you've seen it. It looks pretty good.
We do it again.
I thought they all
That's
looked
how
great.
it works. For Moise, it is so clean. These retakes as well, when you think they look unwinnable, when you think there's no chance,
12 and 2 is
it's a
crazy.
1v3, 1v2, 2v4. It doesn't
Chat, don't buy these
matter.
protein bars. They
You
taste like
find
shit.
a way in. The confidence
Wait,
that
what are they?
players have
The
is
one protein bars?
insane.
I don't think I've ever had those. Why'd you get it?
Yeah.
I just like been trying to find one I
Yesterday,
like.
There were so many rounds, and now
So I just been
different
You
shopping
tried
around.
Quest?
Yeah, I'm on a
different play
quest.
out on the rounds,
But
obviously
you know when they
different
use like
teams.
sugar
There were
alcohol?
so many rounds
Yeah.
where
The taste of
M80
that
would
is
be
just,
put in a position where they'd be a
jarring
couple
to
of
me.
players down. They would
It
just
does
opt in to
actually have a
save their
pretty
guns,
distinct
right?
taste.
They'd
I'll
play
agree with you there. But I'd say out of like
conservatively,
all
they'd
of
back
the,
away, and they eventually
I don't
get
know,
the job
mainstream brands,
Yeah.
Quest
Crazy
is
to
probably the
see
most
the
consistently
inverse from
decent.
Moist, where in any
Yeah, I like Quest.
situation,
I like their chips
they're
a
still
lot.
going to now. They've had
Oh,
pretty
you've
good
been getting those
economies, so they've been
protein
able to
chips?
afford
Dude,
to do things
I'm
like this. So
get a
maybe
bag
in
a
world
day
with a
now. They're
lower
just so
economy,
good.
We will see them start to
Yeah.
save, but like you mentioned, that confidence to see the complete inverse from team to team. A team yesterday
I just hate
to a
when they
team
try to
today.
make protein bars the
I mean,
densest
it is-
material
it's
man's
so
ever
fun
created.
to watch. This Moist Moguls
Yeah.
team.
It's like eating shoes.
They
Have you ever had an?
go
Oh, how did that work? Have you ever eaten an RX
and
bar?
they do a good job.
Met
while they're
Yes.
doing it.
Oh, dude,
Unfortunately,
like the
things start a
4
little
ingredients or
sideways.
whatever.
Baby Bay started to feel
Yeah.
himself after
Yeah.
the
Fuck me,
time.
they
Now
bad.
Sim's been
Yeah,
dealt
just
with
gets-
the
I don't know
follows,
how
the
they're that
lockdown.
popular.
I don't
Secures the
either.
B site for now.
I'm like,
It's
put more
good.
ingredients in. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, the 2 kills.
It's it's really fun. If you're just gonna be serving up dog shit, like you might as well like just make it a little unhealthy so it tastes
Yeah.
better.
Give me something that makes it little fun to eat.
Ooh, beautiful
Oh,
flank
that was
there. Good
unlucky.
timing from
2v3.
Mummy. Out from Rubble. Brock there for
Come
the
on, baby.
trade inside.
Okay.
Again, the numbers, they might not matter. It's all
Let's
up
go,
to
Thief.
Thief to
Let's go,
try and
Thief.
do it here.
They have no idea where Thief is.
Thief's cast through the roof. Number 1, number 2 are Brock and Thief. He's gonna try and get the
Tough angle,
trade
tough
the best
angle.
he can.
Yeah, that
no
was tough.
trade. No
That's all right.
assist, no survival, no kills.
Was that our
And
wall?
FaZe will
Our
put
wall was
another
kind
on
of
the
bad
board.
there.
A good play there for FaZe.
Am I crazy?
The first time that we actually see that B hit.
Yeah, I
happen
think you're a
bit
little off.
faster, not
They
even
know what they're doing.
bringing up the possibility of going A.
Yeah,
or
I
that
guess
B
you're right.
side as well. That has been met by aggression over and over again. They go into the B side. They use that
Walled for
lockdown
defuse,
early
but the
on,
wall, it wasn't behind the wall,
and
right?
It also allows
It was
for
on the
Baby
wrong
to
side
get
of the
those
wall.
2 kills right away. That is really what opens up the space, but it's something that Baby Bay and the rest of FaZe is going to have to do consistently. Shutting down Sim, shutting down Flya, shutting down Brock as well. That was having a play into it.
A lot of weight on the shoulders here of Baby Bay with that op in hand. Decent economy starting to march forward for FaZe. A couple of members gonna be able to help reinvest. Viper's Pit makes this C site less than desirable, so Fly gonna do his job and just
Yeah.
lock down this extremity of the map all by himself.
Yeah, and with the Viper's Pit towards C, then you can position Sim a little bit more aggressive, where that last hit was finally successful for FaZe, right? That was that B side, and Sim playing a pretty aggressive position into it, expecting that play to happen again. And
Man,
he
they are
can be right.
playing real slow. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense with how aggressive we've played a couple rounds
Yeah.
to just hold for us pushing.
gets him off the angle. That's the name of the game. Trailblazer does the trick, but I mean, that's just the close angle. He'll back away and play the long
There you go,
one.
Brock.
Gonna find a cheeky
Give
kill.
yourself a little
Smoke.
something to
That
eat.
one hurts more than anything.
Take out the knives.
Yeah.
Take out the knives. Get a little. Okay, maybe not now.
With the Viper Spit, there's still a really good chance, especially because you force Sim out of the angle. It gives that space for that B side, and now the retake it's a little bit more complicated.
Oh, they're dumping ults
Seeker's
right now.
reveal. It is hard to work through. Numbers advantage for Moist, and we
Dang.
can see
Wow.
trepidation here.
No,
They don't
come on,
quite
come on,
wanna
boys.
find their way into
Proto?
it. Now FaZe are
There you
starting
go.
to cut the numbers down as the odds find themselves even inside the pit.
Yeah.
The shorty
Oh,
awaits
yeah.
and Baby
Actually, a
Bay there
really
to
good Viper
collect.
ult.
As a Proto,
Because of how deep
trying to
it
get the
reaches
job
into
done.
halls, you're like already
Low
one
HP,
shot.
1v2, that spike continues to tick. He's going to look to get this one halfway, look to take the fight.
Ah.
Cross from Tig, an up shot lands.
About as well as you
Baby
can play it,
Bay,
Proto.
He's starting to heat
Yeah.
up here on Lotus.
Yeah, a little bit of
All right, let's
slow
reestablish
start
our feet here.
for Baby Bay,
Timeout
but
did
the
wonders.
last
Commentators
two
are actually
rounds and the
spitting
rounds
bars.
that
They
FaZe
are
have
just
been
trying
able
to
win,
find
it
out
has
where
been
Sim is with the
him
op
and
and then get him off the
impact
first
early on.
angle
Also
and then
knowing,
push him.
you know, when you're that Jet and when Sim and Baby Bay actually have so similar styles to play this Jet.
But to be fair, they've
you
only
know
won
exactly
rounds
where
with their
Sim's gonna
big
be
ults.
pushing with the
Astro Wall
operator.
and
When you
or
know
no,
that
not
they
Astro. No,
have
shit, that was our wall.
the Sim has an operator, was playing
It's
that
still
forward
not
angle,
wrong, though.
has
They've
that
only
Good- it
won
was a good
rounds
wall.
with
know
ults.
exactly
Yeah.
who's gonna be
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
heaven, and that's how Baby Bay's holding the angle, making sure that Sim gets shot down and trying to move forward with this one. With this momentum that players for Moist, they actually talked about, we need to shut down the momentum for Baby Bay because he's not going to let it go.
No, he's not. Sim, though, going to
Yeah,
be
let's shit on him here,
be
Sim.
catalyst here for the squad.
Tarek's
Slow
out
things
today.
down,
I think it's just too
operator of
early
his
for
own.
him,
He
dude.
gives up the
Tarek
angle, though.
like stays up
Almost
till
had
like
the timing on Mummy.
4 a.m. Eastern time. So I think he
Which
probably
sounds
wants to
good
go to the gym. For some reason, there's probably a good reason, but
This is fine,
normally
though, for this A side
challengers
to
is
be
like
playing a
3
little bit more
days, 2 games every day.
And
Tuesday,
Raptor
Thursday,
Lockdown
Friday,
from
2 games
Pro's
every
gonna
day.
be available
But this
here.
week it's 2 days. Tuesday,
This week is where
Wednesday,
this playthrough
3
phase
games
is
every
gonna
day.
end up
So the
going.
games today are from 11 a.m. all the way
And
until like
boys, they're
7 or
the
8
only
p.m.
player towards that C side. One of the
So
stars
I
gonna
think
be
it's just
available,
like
trying to create
a little too much for Tarek to
a
watch
delay
party all of
early on,
them.
but that's about it. Making sure that there's no kill
Plus,
chains,
I've also
so
like been
still-
super appreciative that Tarik has ever been watch
FaZe
partying
is
the
gonna be
Moist
back
Moguls
after
game,
this.
and I made sure from the start he knew that if he ever wanted to like sit out a game, it was totally fine, like no pressure. I appreciate that he's happy to watch any of them with us.
And his space has been on.
Yeah, it's because I think
held
they
on
have
to
franchise
by
games tomorrow,
Mummy.
right?
They don't know, though, that there's still 3 defenders on this site. Moist.
Plus
again, doing
franchise
well to just
matches
hold their
on
ground,
yeah,
not give up
Saturday,
the
Sunday,
space
Monday.
Get this big pick here.
off of what
He's
they're
gonna dry
hearing.
peek you. I'm in his head right now.
So Sim still with the operator.
Oh, you saw it?
Shows an
Oh,
elbow.
no.
Good
You
flash
were
timing,
right.
doesn't land for Sim. He backs
Yeah.
away from it. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
the
13
players
seconds though.
still here on the site, and FaZe run out of time. Thinking to try and get
There's
that
no way they
spike,
can
just
plant
to get
that.
run down. Nobody helping.
Yeah,
keep
just
him
squat on
alive.
plant.
Time is of
Wow.
the essence. Mummy goes down.
Dude.
Next poison.
Turned on
Sim will
Mummy.
deal with them, and Moist Moguls are back in the win column.
With 3 kills by Sim as well, and a good read into
Challengers
where this
League
play
is
was gonna
one
end
step
up
below
for
franchising.
FaZe. One of the
But
things that catches my attention
it's a
for
little
looking for
silly
FaZe
because
is
of the relegation
Tarik
rules.
presses
Only
every
there's
now and
no
then to the
relegation,
side, then they go
so
to
all the
C.
franchise teams are
Only
guaranteed to
to be
be
extra star,
franchise
but
teams for the next 4
We
years.
still got
And
KJ
they're
ult
still-
too.
So one
Maybe
team gets
thinking
pulled
that
up
the
every
rotations
year
already
into
came through towards that
franchising,
C-side
and
and
we have a
up
chance
and
of it being
Moist
us.
is
I'll explain it all
capitalizing
after
from the time
the
that
set
was
today
wasted
because
for
we'll have
the
a
time
really
that was
good
being
picture
spent by
of what to
FaZe
do
get some
or what will
space.
happen.
The only one holding it down early on was Mummy. And now still not
It's weird
enough
they
to
only saw
guarantee it.
Astra on C-Site and decided to leave.
There you go,
It
Sim.
might have just been like a
Good pick.
set push as opposed
Guys
to like a
across the map,
reactionary
Sim
push.
able to
Like let's
find
push
that
C
first
then
blood
go
that he's
A,
been searching for the last
as opposed
few
to let's
rounds.
go C, see what there is. I don't know.
Potent attack just around the corner though from FaZe. Trailblazer through. Thief deals.
That's a
with it.
lot of util. They're
Seekers
definitely gonna
reveals
leave.
A handful.
They know there's
Out
3.
towards map.
Ooh, damn.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
okay. What a
Baby
kill there
Bay's
from
good.
Baby Bay. Goes up and over the top the utility.
All the duelists and
Cuts
challengers
one
are
down with the
nasty.
knives. That's Flya gone.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of that clutch potential maybe off the board as FaZe walk away from this one and rethink their options.
And it's difficult because you spot Sim on the A side with the operator. As the players were looking towards the C side, but you already know there were 3 players, now 2 is still something that you have to be so careful of. In the area
Ooh,
of
damn.
there's no
God
way
damn, they
Baby
just
gets
went
it.
in fucking.
Yeah, beautiful timing
Blazing.
there.
Yeah.
Recalling
Unlucky.
a star.
I think
Just
they
maybe
were going to
popping the
rotate
smoke.
off,
didn't have
but
this
they just
weapon
got
out
that
to
pick.
FaZe. They've assumed the C site. Sim on 700 credits, a Proto on 2K, and it does seem like the call
Save.
will be finally to save.
Good save, good save.
something that you mentioned as well. Different style. Going for the
Is Moist
clutches,
Moguls
going
your
for
team?
the
I don't have time to
aggression
watch
that
your
we've
content.
seen
It is
from
my
Moist
team, yes.
very
It is my
early
team in
on
conjunction with
rounds
Charlie,
like
Moist
this
Critical,
one
who's on
when
call with me.
a couple in a row the FaZe has
What do you
been
think
able
about
to
Moist
get.
having good
Keeping
calls
the
on all of
operator,
phases
everything
plays?
else
I don't know if it's. I mean, I think we have a
becomes
good
more
game
important
plan for
for
this map.
a Moist
And
that
then also you have to bear in mind,
takes a
2 of the
turn into
rounds we won
adapting
were just
for it.
Flya
And
being a
if you
god,
look at
right?
the last
Like
couple
2 of the
rounds,
rounds
stop going
on
for those
paper
flank
you're supposed to
rounds.
lose. It was a 2v4
They did it
and like
two
a
rounds, especially the first
1v2
two
or
rounds,
something.
right? You do the
And Flya
first
clutch
two
both.
rounds in a row, and
So
FaZe are
there's
expecting
a
it, they
universe
shut
if
it down,
Flya is not on
and
the,
has to
you know,
stop
if
completely.
not
I'm
a
curious to
god,
see if
it's
Moist are gonna
6-4
bring
in
that
FaZe's favor.
style once again. Now that they're positioning Sim into the A side that we saw early on B as well after the player worked out for
Do you want a
FaZe,
CS2
there's
team?
ideas that you can bring here.
I think Charlie does. Charlie, you still want a
I
CS team,
think
right?
kind of a blessing and a curse
Yeah,
behind some of
absolutely.
these set
Why, you've been
plays
watching
that
the
Moist have
most
on
recent
defense
major?
is
No, chat was
you
just
kind
asking.
of expend a lot, right?
Oh,
In
yeah,
that
no,
C
I
hit,
very much
it was
do.
using a
I'm getting
snake
a little
bite,
more
tossing
into it.
out
I
heaps of
understand it
utility
more
just
after
to
getting
get,
into
you know,
Valorant.
that way, and then it
Because like before
doesn't
playing any
pay
tag
off.
shooter,
So even if
I always had a huge problem watching
you know,
CS.
nobody's home
I
for
couldn't tell
FaZe,
when people
and Moist
died.
are still able to work their way
Wait,
through
what?
C,
What do you mean?
long
Like I would have to
round with that
Hawkeye the
aggression.
kill feed. Because
It does
like when
cost
someone's
a lot,
shot
so
in the
I am
head,
wondering.
it's not very
it's great if it
ceremonious.
works,
Valorant
because
is like
Oh,
they
gotcha.
spoon feed it to
nothing,
you.
obviously, if it doesn't work. It's awful,
Oh
and
boy.
just like aggression, if
That
it
was
does
aggressive.
not work, you're kicking yourself.
You
forward,
die in
Sim trying to
Valorant,
be
it's like,
aggressive all
bink!
by himself,
And then it like
Mummy-
increases in volume every
well, the Mummy
future
sim
kill.
back and
So you like
forth
Well, yeah,
know.
it's
even at
it's
one.
it's for that primitive caveman brain satisfaction. You hear like that really nice
Going in
positive
and Sim
chime,
going so
so you
aggressive.
know what's happening.
Yeah.
Spotted.
Spotted
Ooh,
too.
Flya.
There you go, Flya.
Oh, really good flash.
I mean, Flya and
Flya, though.
Sweet
Get
and
the
Moist
ace.
Still
will make
here.
it 3
Get the
kills on
ace.
the round.
He's
Give him
still
another. Moist is
flexing.
around the corner.
Right side's gonna be hard to flick to. Oh, now you know.
61 HP. Surely that's plenty here for Flya. Can't stop this
No,
guy unless
that was
your
so
name
close.
is
Okay.
Poise, who finds 2 kills for himself, and Thief
Come on, Thief.
will have to try
Not
and
the
steal
best
away
feeling.
the
Let's get-
round. Turret
Let's get clutch.
to watch the
Does that
flank.
turret not
Does it
see?
reveal him here? It doesn't seem like it has thus far.
Oh,
Oh.
dinged
Moist on
him
the
too.
swing matches the 3K of Flya and takes the round for FaZe. We
Bummer.
are 1 round apart here, Dryan.
FaZe stole the game. I mean, honestly,
Get
our
traded
T sides are
right
really
at
good
the
on this
end,
map.
something Moist also like to do, and one of
It was
the
a
reasons
T-sided
why we
map,
talked about
so
It's
it'll
a
help too.
T-sided map. So
Impression that we're
us
seeing from
getting
this team
6
is
even on
sometimes they're
CT is
just
great.
inside the smoke, they're crossing,
Yeah.
they're going to the other side, and they are taking those risks that almost work out for Flya for the 3rd, 4th kill as well, but ends up being shut down just in time on the A side by FaZe. And things are very even.
How long is halftime?
This is a map that should
Not
benefit
long.
this side of FaZe a little bit more. They
A
take
minute.
a timeout, they get a couple more rounds, but they would like to secure the 6th.
Sim still staying super aggressive. I like it.
Okay, I thought I was hearing. Maybe I was just hearing.
B
things. I
hit.
thought I was hearing some.
Oh, we got
Odin
a
spam. I
proto.
don't think I was. It might have just been Bulldogs looking to find something. As that is what a couple of members of Moist have. Their buy isn't the best.
I think they're pinging
Lockdown
an
clears
ult
out this
spot.
B side. Baby Bay is deep. This Trailblazer's gonna try and find him. I don't know if it spotted him just yet. If it did, this guy is
How
out
the hell are you there?
on an island. Why looking to come clear this out.
Oh.
Pulls out a snipe for just a moment.
Ooh, they're
Maybe
gonna
he
have to hold this.
capitalizes. Pounces on the chance to find the kill.
Come on,
Sim is
Sim, come on, Sim.
next up, and
Alright.
Sim is
Oh.
next down as the proto finally there
Oh,
for the trade.
boy.
But the numbers continue to favor FaZe here with the
2v4.
secrets online. Tig will reveal
A proto Brock,
remaining
baby.
defenders. Meanwhile,
Shaq
Mummy
and
Man
Kobe.
spread.
disconnect
Man
from the
spread.
play. He is playing
Oh,
a
uh-oh.
late spoiler for
Yeah,
the squad.
that's tough.
That is a
Proto
tough
tries
one.
to get it done all on his
No,
own.
that baby
Somebody
Bay lurk
falls
was really
just
good.
Short, and we're tied up at the half as we swap sides.
Around the FaZe absolutely needed.
All right,
as they go
6-6. I
into the
feel good about
second
that.
half, and they manage to get
That's a good
they
CT
quickly
for us,
over that
honestly, on
B
this
side,
map.
as we
Gotta
saw
be
in the
happy.
First round after the pistol that they found success in.
Last player standing.
Very well done, especially with how aware of the players of FaZe are of where this retake is going to be coming from pretty much
Why are
every
these?
single angle.
Wait,
and
why are
Justin
these
Morano's
MFers always
voice
playing
was
FaZe?
caught
We,
off guard by it,
I don't know
especially
what you
Flya.
mean by that. This is our
That was the
second
first
time playing
player
him.
going down.
Where's
I
Tarik?
still
Tarik's
think
not here
that
today.
this score should be
He couldn't make
benefiting
it.
Moist for the most part. Now on the attacking side.
It's too early for him, bro.
And FaZe also need the pistol
Do you
just
guys
as much
get
as they need it
franchised
at
if you
the
win this
last
whole
round.
thing? There's a few steps. Right now,
This
we're
is where things
4-0,
get a
right?
little tricky.
We are
Moist-
4-0 this season,
They
this
show up on
split.
the defensive side. They
And if we
find
go
6.
5-0, then we
Winning
are in a
percentage on the
good
attacking
position
side.
for the playoff
Head and
tournament.
shoulders
There's a whole
above
thing,
what
all right?
they bring to
I'll
the
explain it
table on
after.
defense.
Just know it's one game at a time, baby.
Baby
One
Bay
game at a
Trail
time.
Oh,
really
Jesus
gonna have to step up
Christ.
this one, looking at Supa and poised. be the
Oh,
pillars
no.
here on the defensive side.
Good trade,
What a
good
bunch of
trade.
baloney.
First, the kills
Oh,
are
where
traded
did those-
right back, but look at this from FaZe. Explosive here in the B site.
Grab the
Got
orb while you
themselves
can, huh?
4 kills, and the spike flyer is
And they're fully
disconnected from
healed
this
because
one.
of Sky.
You know, MD3,
That was so
another push
sad.
that would be needed
Yeah, I also didn't
for
see
Fire
most
here
people die.
to get the pistol
Same.
from Moist.
They're so ready for Flya.
You can never be ready for Flya. Oh boy.
You are right. You can never be ready
Any
for
other
Flya.
gun, maybe
Yeah,
you
you can't
believe in
prep
him,
for
but
him.
only having a classic puts
Yeah.
Flya in a
God
tough
damn it.
spot. So an explosive pistol round from
Pistol.
Moist
We don't care
met
about
by
pistol. That's what happened last time.
Explosion.
Lost pistol, one
From FaZe, and that
our
finds
eco.
FaZe, just like you mentioned,
True.
finding a very important pistol round to keep, well, to gain, and now quite possibly keep a lead here in the second half.
You can
Steel
really
gave the
tell
speech
FaZe
today.
has been
Steel gave the
into
speech
pistol
today, and I'm
rounds
sure it
that
was
the Moist have
rousing.
been bringing on every single map.
How much would a
Explosive,
franchise
like
spot?
said
You
they
can't
are,
sell
how
franchise
aggressive
spots
they
in this
are,
league.
how They just run it down, and it's one of those pistol rounds that
In
when
League
in
of
the
Legends,
first couple
you
duels
can
that
sell
you're able to
franchise spots,
guarantee
but I
something.
think Riot
Just
Games
take the
hated
same
that
Let's get a
FaZe.
big
Yeah.
thrifty
Round
here.
it, but
because
last
it made
half-
for a lot of like
last
really
half, the anti-eco
basically like
ended up
lazy
belonging
teams, like
to the
teams
side
that
of
wouldn't
Moist, something that we
necessarily
did for the
care about
first
the
time on
performance
the
of their
split.
team because their spot was
See what they
valuable,
can do
not
here.
how well they performed, and there was no chance of relegation.
Yeah, let's go hit A. Let's go hit A.
I also
I like
think
that.
Riot wants all the value. Like they don't want to give up. Like people were selling their LCS spots or LEC spots for like 20, 30 mil.
Just going to chip away at the clock, just over a minute.
And we wrap back around for A.
Moist haven't really settled on where they want to go. Good timing on the smoke here
That was gonna be great.
from Supa as well, but we've seen these risks taken before.
Okay.
Moist just going to walk right through it. Flya takes
pour out,
the first
pour out.
shot. Tig. Call out to his team. Hey, they're all here. Let's see if we can't get them corralled.
All right, Sim.
Supa slowly working
Minimum
his way
2.
through Mound. Sim gonna get aggressive here. They're expecting aggression. 2 players
Oh,
here.
God.
And Sim looking to get it right back
Close.
now. Was not ready for it at all.
Flya?
Try to reload. Just gets run down by Baby Bay, who wants some more. 2 kills
Oh,
go the way of FaZe for
dang.
now. Fly the next
Christ.
one's up, and this one seemingly
Got the bomb down,
flawless,
baby.
and that's
Got the bomb
exactly
down.
Oh,
how
boy.
we
Got
finish
3
here for
armors
an 8
off.
for
Come
FaZe.
on.
Credits is
The
credits.
Moist there on the attacking side
Yes,
is
sir. It's an
pretty
eco
good. You
game.
see that they send the snake bite. It actually takes down some of that killjoy util on A. So you have 3 players of the defense still looking at this, still thinking about the possibility because the Viper wall is still.
We're
up.
working on Moist Moguls merch.
We
We
got
got
a
a
buy.
draft last week. I didn't
Now
like
we
it.
just
This week we got a new
We get our
draft. I
land
kind of
legs
love
back.
it.
Sky Portent
So we're gonna have
gets
new
up
stuff
to
soon.
Driver's
Lucas
seat.
With the rest, and the retake goes in pretty clean.
They have
for
an
FaZe.
early
So 2 rounds
op.
in a row here.
This would be a huge
they
round
get.
to win. Just to get
And
the
Moist
op.
not with those light shields by.
And their buy is kind of shit. If we can find where the op is, I think we should be pretty good. Make heavy sweatshirts? What's a heavy sweatshirt? Like literally something that's heavy?
Operator for Baby Bay in round 3. This is something that we can always
Moist Mogul merch
expect
line. I want to
from
buy
the
a hoodie.
game.
We got some dope shit. We got a hoodie. We got what I think is a pretty cool jersey in the
large
works. We got a
investment here.
hat.
No return on it just yet.
We got a few
Moist
items.
Moguls, they continue to threaten this B site.
Is B the future?
It's gonna be fast. It seems like
I don't know,
maybe
man.
a different
I
idea
just thought B was
too.
dog shit.
But FaZe thought could be, yeah, the hit coming through because they had all the kills you util.
All right, bomb
This is
down.
part
We got
of the
3
map
people
wrestling.
playing from B main. 2
They
people
get shot
cooped
down,
up
but
in the
still
little
that
cubby.
space is given to
Now we
Moist.
just feed them their vegetables.
And Baby
Give 'em
Door
the
not
truth.
broken
Couldn't
just
have
yet.
said it better
Mummy
myself.
maybe looking
Nice.
to get this
There
one
you go,
taken
Steve.
care of. Super tries to walk up on
Is
the
that just
Killjoy
timing or
utility.
smoke
He-
ball?
There
No
to
idea.
answer for it. It's tough to keep these 2 players alive.
Oh, you saw him.
Inside link. Beautiful flash to wall, but it doesn't matter. Sim still finds his one. A pro there
There you
for
go.
the trade
Okay.
on the
Oh,
Nexus.
God.
Baby
They
Bay
probably
swaps
saved.
to
Yeah,
his
they're saving.
secondary.
They're not even trying.
And continues the trades back and forth, but FaZe find themselves a player down. Snake bite.
remaining.
Try and keep
Like a flyer.
Hunt.
all the attack away for now. Mummy's been dealt with, and Baby Bay will save the op.
Get that up. Get that up
for
from
the
him.
play, and for what we saw in the
All right,
defense,
no, that's
it
actually
seems
probably
like they were
smarter to
expecting
save. Yeah, good
that
call,
A
guys.
hit
Good
more
call.
often than not, especially for this round, as they have the kill you util heavy towards that Baby Door. And there was no delay for
What does franchising mean? So, like, there's a league that plays in person in Los Angeles every weekend, and they get to go to all the international tournaments. Those are franchise teams. Think of it like MLB teams. Those are franchise teams, and we're in the minor
Might be
leagues.
doing the same as we saw for Sim. You see that
The better analogy
the
is
hit
Premier League
starts to work out for the enemy team. You
and
wanna play
general
aggressive, you wanna play for
soccer.
Contact here with the operator.
or football.
I want to see how close though Baby wants to get.
The way European soccer works is actually pretty
Now it doesn't seem like
fucking
there's a real
genius.
plan to go B anymore. You see the
Like the
turret
way
as well
specifically
for
like I don't know how the rest of it works,
Proto,
but I
just
learned a
watching
little
to
bit
see if
about like
someone's gonna be
British
pushing the angle.
football
As the
rules.
players
It's
are
actually
gonna
kind
be
of dope.
focusing.
What the hell? Check his computer.
Great spam
What
there.
is this?
Mummy wanted to find some more.
He's got the cringe strats online.
Sim worse for wear here in this round.
23 bullets.
Not feeling like himself.
Okay.
Yoda just continues
There you go,
to hold
Sim.
the
That
angle.
did not
Sim
work at all.
down, and Sim happy. He gets some revenge there. 2 kills
His
to
accuracy
name.
percentage
Taking
is
some early
not
damage in the
good.
round, and the A site belongs to Moist.
Do you ever speak Swedish? I've always said that Swedish is the dumbest language to learn, unless you like culturally want to learn it. Because everybody in Sweden speaks perfect English.
That we've seen a good amount of times, Tanner.
They speak so well. It's actually absurd how well everybody in Sweden speaks English.
The back-to-back save.
I don't know how. I think it's just schooling.
A
They're
lot
just
of
good at
saves
it. But
that you cursed, I think, is what.
like,
you
if you go to
What?
Sweden, you communicate perfectly with everyone who lives there.
You cursed. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
European
maybe it was
football,
not
American
allowed
soccer.
to save
Yes,
the
sir.
op in some of those save situations.
Now, I was just there. Some don't speak
Respect
very
given
poorly.
From
I don't
Moist
think
this
that
time around.
sentence is
They'll
what you
keep
meant to
their
say.
weapons in hand. They'll take this round.
They have a
They'll
weird
do it
accent. Their accent is
flawlessly.
like,
I
like,
do
so
love
minute.
The idea of the Odin spam that is starting to slowly come to fruition on this map. That
I don't want to
A-site
do it because I'm
is-
gonna do a fucking Canute
it's-
voice right
it's
now.
So scary.
I'm gonna like
I mean, we
over
cast the
exaggerate
game
it.
Where Trent was just going crazy, doing the silliest things with the Odin. Now we haven't gotten too far
Yeah.
outside of ourselves, but you see there with Mummy having good wherewithal, understanding the timing and the spacing of the round. That
Did you watch
somebody is
Eurovision?
probably
God no.
lurked up or walked away up towards this baby door and got some good damage. Didn't mean anything in that round, but now something that
What language should I learn?
it'll
Spanish.
always be a worry for Moist.
All right,
Different
8-8,
things
tied
that
up.
to keep your eye on for kind of how
Yeah,
the
just
rest
Oh,
keep that press-
nice.
Oh, there you go, Sim.
Okay. Good trade.
There you go.
4v3, let's crash on site.
Tied up once
Open
more,
the
coming into this
floodgates.
next round. It's not the
Yo.
best buy for
Good
FaZe.
lineups, Flya.
They get aggressive, a little too far outside themselves, and the answer back from Moist is one
Are we picking that op up or what?
lead. This is not a good spot to be planning, though. You can get spammed there.
Yeah, it was
Brock
kind of a
now
bad spot.
feels the pressure
Maybe we
from
leave?
Tig, and will back off of it. And since then, the smokes have subsided.
I like
It's
the
not a
leave
safe
call.
site to
Good
plan any
coaching. Good
longer.
coaching. Let's leave.
I'm sending a DM.
Oh, it gets
Yeah.
really uncomfortable.
Get him on
now.
Discord.
You have to get
never
that
mind.
space.
Stay, stay, stay.
Stay,
Yeah, that's
stay.
what it's doing.
Ooh, leave, leave, leave.
Oh,
Leave, leave,
there's a
leave.
Limmer player was
Get
there.
out, get
Tig
out.
Takes him down.
Tig has been very heads up here on
Grouping
the
up
defense.
together. Interesting.
From finding early information for his team.
Oh, good ult.
allowing him
Brock
to
is so
rotate
lit.
and win the round now. Backing away.
Wait!
Oh, good
Seeing some of
shot.
The aggression from Moist. I don't think
Don't
he's
peek.
expecting an operator
Oh my God,
here.
you
We'll
died
see
to that.
Boys does with just a stinger.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
no.
Gary.
Ooh, okay, finds the first, deals with some of that util. Proto just on the
He has
other
no
side.
idea.
Boys
Yeah.
has no idea where he's at,
There you
though,
go.
unfortunately.
Actually, genius. Just
FaZe will
don't
concede
shoot
the
a
round
bullet.
through
Let
way
your
of
teammate
death.
die
The
and
boys
bait
will
him.
find themselves the lead once more.
Loop de loop and pull, baby.
Things go wrong. Good play there by Proto, not revealing himself, especially because, you know, when there's a killjoy, maybe playing for the Moguls, maybe playing for the Nano Swarms, and still Proto on side and making sure the boys has no chance for that 1v1. Well played, but these rounds
I
are
thought
still
rugby
pretty
and American
expensive for
football
the
were the
side
same.
Moist.
No, so different.
As they struggle
I
to
imagine
explain
rugby
comfort
is
with their
less
closed
complicated.
spaces,
Like,
especially
I
when
imagine
those
you watch a rugby game like
that
once and you
eat
kind
around
of get the
phase and
rules.
going for the direction
Like,
that
oh,
you
that's a
expect
try or whatever.
if more of those end up happening.
Football, you need like 14 games to explain why the whistles are happening.
Sim just gonna
And
be
why there are
walking down the
flags.
angles here with the operator. Has the knife,
Like,
should
just
we need him?
going through all the penalties that can happen
We'll
takes a
buy just
few
about on the
games.
side of FaZe. And good ultimates for not only information, but retake, as you see Boys a bit disconnected from this A site. Doesn't want to give himself up early, hanging on to that lockdown.
With 3 players here, it might be one of those pivots to that B
Did he
side.
did he see him?
Take already Soro where
Yeah, he's on
been
pinged.
expecting it, waiting for it on the other side of the baby door.
Oh, good shot.
That's unfortunate. Mummy thinking he's catching somebody off guard
Oh.
there. Face off of the utility.
Oh, he
but
really wants
was
to go
not
in
expecting
aggressive.
Sims.
Where are these
Proto,
kills happening? Where are these
someone
kills
else supposed to
happening?
fall first, and he does eventually find himself 6
Mr.
feet
Observer.
under. Sim also follows suit as
Okay,
Flya
Flya.
fights his way out of
Nice.
the B
2v2.
side,
We got B, we got B.
try. Thief there to bail him
Behind you,
out.
Thief.
Backstab
Oh,
for
that was
backstab.
crazy.
It's
Get
just
your gun out.
around the corner.
Get your gun
Viper's
out.
Pit used here.
You're scaring me.
The 2v2
Maybe
lock
we're on
gonna
C.
force him off. Spike will get
Too
planted.
late.
This
They're waiting.
is where
Smart.
Moist
Planted.
want to end up here on the B site. Now they'll have to leave it.
Damn.
Oh, and this is so uncomfortable as well. The lockdown just in time.
You could
on
stay
the other side.
detained in it,
Can't
maybe.
even push it
Is
here
that crazy?
because the Viper's
Throw
pit.
a snake
You're gonna
bite?
end up revealing yourself.
That
so yeah,
sounds a little crazy.
Oh wait,
having
you get to
back
keep the
up for a
smoke.
Can
second.
you get back in?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
And wow, back in. Look at the
Just
decay.
spray, just
They're
spray.
So
Trust me.
incredibly low. I mean, this
Just
right
spray,
here,
trust Charlie.
Spray. Trust me.
Wait, why did it
just have to
fall?
get
Listen to
lucky.
me.
We'll drop the pit. They think they're off. Do they expect him on the other side of the smoke? It seems
Oh, that
way.
was so
Not quite
smart!
expecting this angle, and Flya does it again.
Drop the pit on purpose to make them think that they're not tucked into the bomb. Wow.
Double digits now for Moist.
I didn't even know what that was, and you analyzed it beautifully.
I don't know how their brains are that big. That was
I don't
so
know how your
smart.
brain is that big.
The commentator said it.
You're
I just said it louder. It's like when someone says a joke and you say it louder.
Even after they get the
didn't
kill,
hear
they
it.
get forced to do so, and the Viper's
I was like,
pit
wow,
is
that's like high-level
one
analysis there.
difference maker for Moist
No,
to
I
make sure that
I
they
thought
secure
Asher was on their
that
team for the
round.
first 4 rounds.
Very, very
Oh,
well
true,
done
yeah,
here as
yeah,
now
yeah.
Faze to take that second timeout.
I mean, did you see how normal that was? That Flya finds those kills there. Now, I still had a teammate alive, so it wasn't necessarily a 1v2 clutch, but
All
that,
right,
that was just
timeout.
business as usual.
Fly at
Yeah,
helmet
Flya
alive
gets
again.
those kills, no emotion from
Fly
anybody.
is lighting up.
So calm. I mean, no, he's getting an ace. He's getting. A
Thanks, Rain, that was
clutch,
nice.
he's, You know.
Have you got an English
winning
European footy
ascension,
team that you
whatever it
support?
is.
Nah, I don't know if I'm
It's
deep
just
enough to
another
do
day. It's
an actual
another
team.
day for Moist.
For a while, and
It's
tell me if this is
honestly
cringe,
so
I was an
nice to see
Arsenal
where
fan
these guys
because
are.
they
I
had
think we talked
Thierry
about the
Henry,
improvement that
the
they've
French
made since that
national
first
player,
split.
and I liked
And
him a
right
lot.
at the beginning when we saw these
But
players, we
this is
talked
like
about, oh, these guys have
2006.
potential, but you know, what is it gonna be like in the future? And this is
This is
Moist
06.
the
This
team
is
that
like
has made the
this is
most
because I played
improvements,
FIFA
and
World Cup the game.
It is something
Unsubbed?
that
This
shows
is
in every single
06.
match. That's why
Right
they're
now,
undefeated
if I
for a
had to
second
pick a
split.
team, it's probably Stoke
And
on
it's-
Trent.
It's
They have a
very
team, right?
apparent.
I think they got relegated or
Right,
some
we've
shit.
seen just about every team improve with the roster changes that they've made. FaZe is also on that list, but when you look at the difference
Yeah.
from Moist of old to
They're like
Moist
Division
new- of
6.
new, I mean, their wins are decisive. Their losses
How's
are very
Stoke?
close. And
I'm a
you can
huge
chalk up
Stoke
a lot
fan.
of that, like you were saying, to losing some of these anti-eco rounds where they
Yeah.
should be winning, losing momentum early, a couple of rounds in a row goes the wrong way, and that 13-9
Don't
loss
come
for
in my chat and
Moist
say
could have
"Psst,
been
XQC is live
easily
like
a
you're secretly
13-9
trying to
win on
get
the
him more
opposite
viewers.
side. So, yeah, Moist,
Are you paid? Are you a
definitely
psyop?
Scary prospect, but FaZe has been taking the fight right to him. This
go,
is the
Sim.
better half for Moist, and
They're in
FaZe,
second
to get
tier. Wait, that's
started,
really
did a pretty
good, right?
job of
Wrexham's
dealing with
4th
it.
tier.
And coming out of that timeout,
Second
Moist
tier is
seemingly
decent.
expecting FaZe to be doing something
Or second
cheeky,
division,
but
I guess.
Not a whole lot. Taking Superman going to work hand in hand, try and find some information. We'll see how far they continue to push. There's nothing to
Yo.
sniff him out here. No util.
And they were expecting an aggression actually coming from
We just
C,
crashed
but are they
site right
expecting
now.
it from B, from that flank? It might be actually the timing here that Brock is able to catch.
Wow. Yeah, paranoia off of the contact here through the util they go.
Okay.
Making it go up top. Sim's been
Oh,
dealt
God,
with.
come on.
Tig will find a nexus. Brock will
Clutch
call
up, clutch up.
backstab Finally coming to
Where did
fruition. This
everybody
flank
die
starting to pay
from?
off.
I don't
Super
know what
opens
happened.
the door and closes it
Man,
onto Thief.
Player standing.
Now only 2 remain.
We've been
making
getting
1.
torched on
It's
some
the guy
ecos.
you want alive, but
Yeah.
with 14 seconds, 67 HP.
That's all right.
It's
We got
not
money.
Going to be enough.
We got
The
money for
round
2
will be
rounds.
Flawless for FaZe.
Yeah, it's okay.
FaZe
They
taking
promoted to
advantage
League
of
1
that space that
4th
they
tier.
got towards that
Yeah,
B
that's
side
Wrexham, right?
sometimes. And in
We got
certain
Astro
rounds,
Wall
they've
as well.
been
So
able to see
Stoke
Proto putting the
is
turret on B, making sure that
above
nobody's making that push, or at least your team is going to be
Wrexham.
notified of it.
Stoke
For
is a
this
better
round, there was
team than
nothing.
Wrexham,
The
at least
Proto
in terms of
didn't use that
division.
util. As sometimes Moist, they like to play faster. They save that util.
Would you
for the
consider
coast.
owning a sports
And
team?
it feels like that was the difference.
Yeah, I'd
Even
consider it.
though
I would
the
like
only
to own a
player that's on
basketball
that
team.
A side was Brock. He could
Now
not
I've
win
ended
that
my
duo
consideration
14
because
that
it
was played so
costs
far
like
forward.
$400
And that was
million.
all really good play
Yeah,
by
gentlemen.
FaZe to be able to capitalize from.
Oh,
from these
wow.
openings.
There you go, Sim. I don't know how that...
And answering right back.
That's
Wait,
fine.
we
He
lit
doesn't
a
get away
couple.
with
They're
the
gonna
dope
heal, but
over there for the
Yeah,
trade,
that's
taking to break
still
down the
fine.
baby
That was a-
door
Wild play.
and take his position this
Getting
way.
a kill and getting out, still
Oh.
pretty
Spotted
good
by the
there.
Trailblazer,
Use a
bit
lot of
damage.
util from
Fly
them.
looks to deal with that utility, and
They
Boys will
just
keep
hit
him
A.
safe. Pops that nano sword.
Yeah,
No pushing
smart.
through baby door just yet. Moist are fine to have
Get a
this
wall
space
up?
inside the smoke as they set their eyes on the A site once more.
Fly is
Gun
going
out.
in.
There's still a lot of time to go somewhere else. but
Go
there's
together.
So many
Okay.
players
Yeah, yeah.
too. It's gonna come
3v3.
through only a trade that you get.
a lot of time left in this game.
Still, like you
Oh,
mentioned,
now you go
only
B?
trades. FaZe start to rotate towards this A site. Mummy seems privy
Wait,
to
are you
this.
guys blocking each other? What's going on here?
Understands. And
It's
maybe they
a
are looking to
tactic.
just slam A.
That was
He
crazy.
hasn't quite given up his position on the map, but he is still disconnected to the B site. open for business, and FaZe will have to play the retake.
And another play there that
Let's
made
go,
a
Frodo.
difference when you have poison that util towards baby door. It gets utilized, it gets invested early on. They wait for
Let's
it,
go,
boys,
Frodo.
and then they
Oh,
go
nice
for the
jiggles.
spike planted towards B. Now you know
Really
there's
good
no place on the other
flash.
side. Gets flashed though, and a Proto goes down.
God damn it.
And Proto not even given a
It's
chance.
alright, we got sucks.
Find some
And they're running out of
timing
time.
on the spray. Meanwhile, Deep's looking to retake that position out towards A. Wants to play
We've used
through
our
baby
first
door
suck.
once more. A tap on the spike. Brock can see all his vision.
Nice.
Nice shot.
We have ult.
Clear. Take ready for the backstab. Now it's all up to Brock.
There you
Mummy
go.
forced off the spike. There's
They don't
no
have time.
How have they done
Brock!
it?
Oh,
They're still
there we go.
taken down. Brock gets it done with 4.
Come
There you go,
on.
Brock.
With
There you go,
four
Brock.
in the even
Yeah,
match
they
now for
were
Brock.
going very
We
slow in
talked
that
about it.
retake.
Every single one of these players for Moise capable of getting these clutch.
See, that's the difference between us and them, Charlie. Is we know it's an objective game.
That's right. We've got info they don't have.
They haven't figured that part out.
The snake bite on his feet and still going for the kill, going for the seekers and guaranteeing one
God,
more
just look at Brock.
round as
That's just
Moise-
another day in the office for him.
He make it all the way to 11.
Charlie, if you could own a sports team, which
They could
sport?
have just gotten enough tools
Hockey.
for these round.
Wow.
Yeah, hockey for sure. I actually really like watching hockey. Also, the Ottawa Senators are up for, you know, purchase at the moment. We'd be competing with The Weeknd and Snoop Dogg. Ryan Reynolds just dropped out.
How much is a? It's that gotta be the cheapest. Oh, I guess an MLS team maybe.
It's still like billions. Like their offers are in the billions.
Billions?
Seems like
Yeah.
they have the better read on it.
No.
Yeah, no, it's still very expensive.
Good spam. Oh, it looks like Fly wants to try and give it back. Did send a few rounds through the wall. Don't land on target, though. So Fly, the lone member of Moist, out towards the A site. With
I'm
that,
just heartbroken
with
the
Baby Door
Bruins
broken,
didn't close out
options
like
now
one of the
taken
greatest seasons
off
all
the
time.
table, and this is seemingly,
Oh,
seemingly
were
where
you
Moist
watching?
wanted to go. They're leading
I
the
kinda
only
heating
watched
up.
Bruins in playoffs.
Stop by the pit. Oh,
Oh,
my goodness,
nice.
how did Fly hit that headshot? Baby Bay takes some damage through the wall.
how did you even get that
Necessarily even
angle?
fight as Fly tries to sneak away. Baby Bay
You should run.
Lot
sent a
of
few
ults
shots
by
into
them.
his back. Lockdown to open up this B
Yeah.
site. C is no longer an option. A has been conceded as well.
Okay. Oh no.
FaZe give this up.
We
Baby
got
Bay
it, we
not
gotta
gonna
hit
give it up
those.
just yet. Wants one more.
30 seconds
They're just
left.
really good at waiting in a lockdown
Yeah,
until the
that lockdown
last
is
second to
really
leave.
good.
Spike planted.
Yeah.
The one tool that this had a Moise needed
They
for
got us
this
a few
space to
times
be
like
granted
that.
because Baby Baby was holding up close, and for a second I thought the Fly had
Okay,
the timing when
3v5.
he was going right in from the baby door, but
All right,
2v4. Alright, there you go, there you go, Brock.
2v3, winnable.
Third kill here.
You
Yeah,
get
Baby
some
Bay
sucks
heating
now
up here in
maybe.
this round. Only 2 remain. Backstab just
We
from
need
the
this kill.
corner. Deep gonna try and take the fight. Swings out there.
No.
Dealt with.
Yeah,
Deep
yeah,
just doesn't
yeah.
have enough.
Wow.
More
Very hard
kills
to win
for the
that.
King.
But we
FaZe will
got
do it
them to
once more. They
use
find
their
themselves
Viper ult
double
somehow.
digits.
I don't even know when they used it.
There was really
They used it
seems
on
like no
C.
entry,
Oh,
no
they did it
option
early, I
for
see.
Moise into that
Yeah.
round.
So they
Like I
used-
said, with
they
the
used a
Viper
few
split
ults,
playing
that's
a bit
good.
more reactive. We see the Viper here
Value
for
from a
Moise hearing
loss, they
something
say.
going on just outside of the T side, goes
That's
for
profound.
that Viper spit, and because of that, it ends up being that pivot towards that B side once again.
Why do you use the dog? Yeah, it's basically to clear angles. If you think of Valorant rather than a shooting game, instead of a positioning game where you want advantageous
24
positions and
kills.
you get it by holding
Eventually,
angles and then
so
using
far, I
util to
mean,
get even better angles,
insane.
it's I think a better way to think of
Seemingly,
it.
like I said, coming into this one, this split and Baby
Let's go,
Bay
Sim.
has been back to
So like right there,
There you
there's
go,
a
Sim.
huge fight for like
Let's get
early
2 more
positioning
here.
on A.
Two more for me. Do it for me.
There
you go, Flya.
Tries to hop away.
Oh.
They're starting to fall down. Brick by
Now I'm not
brick, this
smart enough
wall
to understand like
being knocked
everything
over.
they do
Baby Bay.
to gain
yes, sir.
information
Sneak away
on
either.
positioning.
No dash available. He
But, like,
goes
a
in.
lot
The
more is
rest of
happening
FaZe
than just
starts to
shoot each
trickle
other.
in.
Good
Now
round.
It's all up to Mummy. A 1v4. Credits to go for this. But what a clutch.
What do you mean,
this
just click
would
on their
be.
head?
First up is Sim.
Yeah,
Mummy
there's
deals
too many
with him with
abilities to
48
think of it like
fundamentals.
that. There's
Yeah,
so many
fundamentals.
abilities. It's all right. Yeah, let him get one and walk away.
With the last
Yeah.
3 players with full HP, pretty much.
Do we have a full buy?
Very, very difficult for Momi as he backs up. And still, this
Damn
is
close,
the
at
first
least.
time for Moise that we see them actually forcing that fight into A side. We see it contested early
You would not
on,
say this is not a
Sim
shooting
gets that
game?
one pick, and
I would
they
say
slow things
calling
down
it a
for
shooting game is
second,
too
but this time
reductive.
around it was just full
There's
force
way too many cartoonish abilities for you to
on
just say it's a
A,
shooting
where
game.
Baby Bay, that's
You can
when it's
literally make a
scariest.
clone
They
of
get
yourself
one
and then
pick,
run into
but good
battle.
call as well to go for the Trailblazer. Make
You
sure that
can
he
make a
gets
giant
done. He's
stinky
trying to
cloud
run
of
away.
fart juice that
He
makes
gets
people get
taken
one
down to
shot.
open up the doors to get- there's a map point
Oh,
here to get
he
the
had the
12
right
for
idea.
Moise and the map number 1. fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Hang on to the weapon.
That
was,
MFer just
a tough out
teleported.
from there for Supa. Didn't have a whole lot of help.
One enemy
Sim
remaining.
just sitting there waiting for that teleport the entire time.
I mean, and Superman didn't do anything wrong there, right? You go for that position that we've seen the Omens get every time, and for a lot of these rounds, Moist haven't pushed that aggressively.
But it's a precision-based shooter. Yeah, and I guess I'm just trying to help people who don't play Valorant get an additional understanding.
The other side.
And so, I mean, but if you
Yeah,
want to
there
just be
was
like,
a
yeah, it's a
flash
precision-based
behind
shooter,
it.
and then end the
Sim
conversation, that's
just
also fine. I'm happy with that. If you want to just say that and then be like, no, I'm right, it's a precision-based shooter, we can end the convo.
So Supa thought he was safe, and he.
And if people are confused, you're like, I said it, it's a precision-based shooter. I don't know how you don't understand. I've already told you what it is.
Some time, but I mean, sight lines. You
Oh,
can still
no.
shoot through the nano swarm. You can't run
Okay,
through it.
good trade,
This
good
Sim
trade.
Tries to stand and digging out this
Trade it.
Killjoy, and Moist who are
Oh,
starting to
God.
lose the members here of their team. The defense working their way back into this site before Moist can take it. Vulnerable
boy.
was Thief, and now he is
Damn.
gone. And
Okay.
Proto follows suit.
Okay,
FaZe have
that
taken
one
us
kinda
the
fell
distance
apart there.
here.
Well, we got
As we
3
near the
full
last round of
buys. I think we got jet knives, maybe? Yeah, we got jet knives. And we have a Viper ult to win this before OT. This is a very doable round.
Yeah, I really don't want to see OT, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I can appreciate that. And a timeout, smart.
The timeout's so smart, they knew I had to tinkle. Give me 1 second.
There hasn't really been
I did ping him in case.
the chance, and now you have it in A. You delay that entrance through that door. Get your one, and by that time, BBB is in it and guaranteeing it.
I met you on Sunday at Disney. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, some
Dude,
people say
we
Baby
had a
Bay has
bet
to drink
going.
gallon of water per
All
kill,
of
so
Disney,
he
right?
is
I was going with Cutie's family.
nearing 27
why
gallons
did it
here
freeze?
as he
That's
Did it freeze?
takes a sip during the timeout.
Hello?
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. This guy is
Hello?
hydrated.
Hello?
He's different,
It's
you know.
why did it freeze?
I think if you're FaZe,
Hello?
what are you expecting out of this timeout, right?
Oh my gosh. My Chrome is frozen. Chrome, this is not the time. I actually hate Chrome. I fucking hate Chrome. How do you, what's the button for Task Manager? Chrome might be the most dog shit application.
All right, I'm back in it.
It is Opera GX time.
Oh,
Big
We're in it.
flash out.
Oh my
Doesn't
God.
find too much here in Mound
Clutch.
and Moist. You seemingly want to hit this C site. Meanwhile, it's only 3 players. 2 are still leaning out towards A.
And from that timeout, one of the things I have to talk about as well is
full C
Flya
fake.
having this Viper spit, where so many of these rounds, especially on
it's
the
an
attacking
A
side,
fake.
you're trying to save for the post bomb, but do you really have that chance?
I'm
to
not
start
even gonna
fighting to
pretend
this
I know
phase
what's
of
going
this
on
game?
in their
And it's
head.
been going wrong, especially
I
for
just
that
wanna,
last round.
I just wanna smile.
I'm trying to avoid it going to
And winning this
overtime.
round would put a grin on
And so
my
this
face.
Viper spit can be
This is a
the
risky
difference
push
of
from
what
Flya.
Moise is able to end it up before.
Just hold that.
It
Just
goes to
hold that
overtime.
right there.
And Fly put him in a position to maybe find
Big
a kill
fight
and cut
here.
off rotations.
Oh god, come on, Flya.
That's a win!
Nice.
Moist has been so
Gets
good. This
that.
time loses the duel.
Oh, but they heard.
Will be sent out. Moist don't want to go to overtime. They want to close it out here.
Wow,
The
this is
turret
terrifying.
blocked by
This
the
is
wall.
very
It will
scary.
reveal Tig
We're
here
executing A too.
momentarily. They're trying to walk past it. Flash comes through. Nanoswarm dealt with. Turret dealt with. Here come the knives.
No!
Right clip goes wide, and with
Just
that,
hit A,
Moist,
just hit A,
you're not
nobody's
comfortable
there.
to push this guy.
They're hearing you.
You don't
They
have
feel
to
you.
KJ's dead. KJ's dead. You're
To
good.
that B side, but it doesn't work. So A just feels a lot safer here.
Keep transmitting.
Fly still alive. Viper spit still gonna be available for the post plant.
Baby Bay trying to catch
no.
it. Don't want anything to happen. They're
Oh,
starting to
man.
find the kills. Here comes Baby and Soup.
Unless-
Brock will
Unless-
try to hang on. The jump down from Mummy.
Brock.
And a 1v2 remains. No time.
Good reposition.
Here is FaZe.
gonna be so hard to
working
reload, though.
against the clock. 4
Oh!
bullets left. Forced to reload.
No!
The other player's
Oh,
fine.
God.
Brock, you're not allowed to do
Big
it.
flash.
Not like this. 1v1. Brock versus Tig for overtime.
Ah!
Get it done with 4.
Brock!
And the second
He's
Look at
so
him.
clutch. He's so clutch.
Who collected a 1v4?
Not even a smile. Not even a smile. That was a business transaction.
It's another day in the office, all right? When you do 1,000 sales, the 999th doesn't really tickle you anymore.
Wow.
Man!
So good.
1v4 and the jiggle while reloading was insane.
That gave me a bit of a conniption, I'm not gonna lie.
That jiggle and then the double, the way he just he was ready for the flashes.
Oh, he was. He knew they were coming.
That was so well played.
That was so well played.
That's not the first
yeah,
time, by the
I
way.
mean,
Brock has done that same thing by just
that's something that
clutching
you
us
just-
the
if you're
game-winning
based, go back and
round
look back on
on
the one and say,
on that map,
we
on
gotta figure out a
Lotus.
way to stop the clutch. That is
He,
something
I don't know what it is,
these
man. When it comes to a
players
clutch
are known
situation,
for
he has got to be the
Moist,
most
so
fucking
it's
reliable
hard
guy
to
in
do that.
Valorant.
It's easier said than done.
Period.
Yeah.
Not just
But
challenges.
it's
I think
like
that's the correct
period.
sentence. It's
eventually
Valorant,
gets
period.
Moist Moguls over
Especially
the
on
edge,
Lotus.
13
He
to 11.
gets a little
Close
extra
map
chutzpah.
one with 2 more still on the docket. They come to you
Oh
guys right
man,
after
feels good, feels good. All right, next
wanna
game's
do
on
this
Haven.
good.
Player question.
Next game's Haven. It's their map.
No, it's our map. They
That's true.
picked Lotus.
It's actually really good. Wait, no, you're wrong.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure Lotus was phase pick, wasn't it?
I'm gonna confidently say you're wrong without really knowing.
I'm pretty sure that was
clutch
phase
that
pick.
eventually gets Moist Mogul.
Haven's our map. He's right. Yeah, he's right. Son of a bitch. He's a smart one. But Lotus is our map too.
Yeah, Lotus. Well, that's what the casters were saying. They were a little surprised.
Oh, because everything's our map.
Yeah, they picked into our map pool
That
with
makes
Lotus.
Well, damn. That's hype. I'm down to go to. And then Pearl to end it. That feels great. If we need to,
Well,
which we won't.
Hopefully, we don't even need to see Pearl today.
Ooh, did you beat Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah, I beat it last night.
How many hours did you play? Do you know?
It was right around like 25.
That's it.
Yeah, it was right around. Well, I didn't do a lot of the side quests, and I only did a bit of like the world bosses, like the bosses in some of the zones.
Did you beeline in your mind? Were you like,
Not on purpose. Like, I did a lot of exploring, to be fair, and I tinkered around with a lot of the like creations you can make and
Right.
get wacky with it. But yeah, no, there's so much content in that game. It really depends on how you want to play it. I also did miss one main quest line.
interesting? Yeah, I just saw the how long to beat, and it was at like 50 hours to beat it, main story, and I was like, damn, because I'm trying to do a stream where I play it till I beat it, and that's like
Yeah, I don't know
4
about
days.
50. I don't know about 50. Then again, I was really underpowered for the game. I got one shot by actually every single mob.
You were just trying to like chad your way through it,
Yeah, it was more just like stubbornness,
right?
because I was already there and I didn't feel like backing out like a bitch. So I just dealt with the one shots and had to do most things hitless.
Did you have a death counter?
No, but it would have been well over like 100, 150 for
Okay.
sure.
Fair. Yeah, it does feel like the game is pretty hard.
It's certainly not easy.
Why did Moist pick Haven? Isn't that their worst map? We don't have a worst map. We have 8 good maps. 7 good maps.
Goddamn right.
FaZe is going to win this match. To unsubscribe from Daily Funnies, please reply stop.
Good funny. Good funny. Ba-da-da-da. Moist Mogul's killing it, baby. We don't talk about Split? Well, I think that's... How many maps are there? There's 9. The only maps I haven't seen us play were Godlike at Lotus, Godlike on Pearl. I've never seen Fracture. Is Fracture part of the comp pool? Wait, I've literally never seen Fracture. Maybe I'm blanking. I feel like I've never seen this map. We don't play Fracture for sure. I'm sure we played it. I just don't remember it. If we've played it, it's like once maybe. I don't think we've played it this split at all. Breeze is not in the pool. Icebox is in the pool, but nobody plays Breeze. Or excuse me, Icebox. Nobody plays Icebox. Literally no one. I don't think I've seen an Icebox map. Wait, Icebox is not in the pool anymore? Oh, they took it out. Yeah, you're right. They added Bind in. Bind's back. Bind? Is Bind back in yet, actually, for pros? I know it's for, like, casuals. Haven't seen our Bind yet. I would love to, though. Haven, we're great. Split, meh. Ascent, we're great. Ascent might be the best map. DSG played Blind yesterday. Let's take a look at VLR. All right, chat. This is our tool to figure out how we become a franchise team in our goal to be the best team in the world. As you guys can see, we are top of our group. And if we win today, I believe we are just guaranteed first overall. I think we'd probably get first overall regardless, but that for sure locks it. Because I think we would have 9 map wins as opposed to M80's 8 map wins. I was only talking about my team, yeah. DSG curse for real? I am hopeful for DSG. Because Toast cares about his team, and he tries really hard. And I believe full well that they're going to win in the play-in relegation and come back stronger in 2024. If you don't know, Toast's team now has to do this little tournament. Basically, there's 12 total teams, 6 each group, 12. 8 go to playoffs, 4 go to relegation. Half the teams in relegation will get to stay in the league, and the other half get removed to get replaced by teams in the future. DSG tanked Ye's value. What does that mean? Are you like assuming Ye is not like an autonomous human who decided to join a team, get paid a contract, and play? And like, what are you talking about? Also, why do you view humans like that? They're just, it's like a dude. You're viewing them like commodities. I think you're a weird person. Anyway, 4 teams get to go to, or have to go to relegation. So I'm rooting for Toast in this. This is June. This is the sweaty thing that we'll have to deal with, which is playoffs. Playoffs is 8 teams, and then 2 of them go to the Ascension tournament. So basically, after Split 2, there's 2 tournaments. This tournament, 2 make it to the Ascension tournament, and then 1 person from this Ascension tournament gets to make it to the Franchise League. And this also includes Latin American teams and Brazilian teams. So it's like 2 tournaments. It's a lot of work, basically. It's 1 team out of not just the 12 teams in America or North America, but also like the 12 teams in Latin America and the 6 teams in Brazil. There's basically like 30 teams, and 1 of them gets to become a franchise team. It's a lot of shit. It's because they're not relegating any of the teams from franchise spots, so there's not that much room open. Brazil isn't Latin America. They're not considered Latin America in the confines of Valorant Pro Play. There's like Latin America North, Latin America South, and Brazil. Brazil's usually considered separate in esports. I don't know about culturally. Like culturally, do people separate themselves from Brazil in Latin America? I guess they're not Latin America, right? Because they're Portuguese, Portuguese. They speak Portuguese, I should say. Because Latin America is usually Spanish speaking. They are Latin American. Okay. Portuguese is Latin based? Yeah, but obviously you don't believe that anyone who speaks a Latin-based language is Latin American. Otherwise, you're going to call, like, the people in Quebec who speak French Latin American because they speak a Latin-based language and they live in America. I draw the line at Quebecois people are Latin American. If we start calling people from Quebec Latin American, I'm out. I'm just out. I will not participate in this. No, they're not. We are not going to be calling Latin Americans or Quebecois people. So XQC is a Latin American. XQC is Latin American. If he boots up the next stream and he goes, yo, what up, cuh? And he starts speaking French. We're going to call him Latin American. He pulls a Paul Walker on stream. All right, I'm on board now. His grasp on... Okay, that was fucked up. So I'm Latin American then? Let's just follow the thread. I speak French. Am I Latin American? I live in America. I speak French. Give me Latin American. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, back to this. The main thing that we need to figure out today is the playoff bracket. Basically, who we play and when, which we can determine based off of the amount of points that everybody will get from Split 2, and then adding the points from Midseason Face-Off, and then adding the points from Split 1. And all three of those combined dictates the points you have in the seeding you get for this. I think we're going to be 3rd seed. So I believe 1st seed will be M80 because they won Split 1, number 1. They won the Midseason Face-Off, and they're 2nd in their group right now. Or 1st in their group, excuse me. So M80 is going to be 1st. It's not an argument. They have so many fucking points. The guard will be 2nd because they got 2nd Split 1. They got 3rd in the face-off, and they're going to get 3rd in points here. And then I believe we will be 3rd. We should wait for the game to end and for me to count it off, but if we're 3rd, that means we go up against the 6th seed. So I'll be curious to do the math to figure out who the 6th seed will be. We'll do it after. We'll do a little math after the game's starting. I'm hungry. What should I eat? I don't know. Mac and cheese.
I love Cypher on this map. I get the Killjoy, but
hot dog.
I'm sorry, but I love the Killjoy. Killjoy is just so much better in so many maps, including this one, and I think FaZe are about to show us why. This is a team that we were talking about.
Charlie, what's your favorite food?
On this map, especially last week, where
Like
FaZe
singular
G2,
food
they
item
wanted,
or
to
type of
take that
food?
win on this
Singular
specific
food
map
item.
that G2 has
Oh, that's
been
so tough.
dominant on
It's
against FaZe.
gotta be
They
spaghetti
couldn't
just
win
because
it,
of the
so clearly those
versatility. So not just
indications
like plain
will face
spaghetti,
the
but just
Right.
the whole
And
idea
I
of
love
spaghetti
this
and the
Killjoy
kind
Like
of
a
because
dishes
chicken
you can make with
Alfredo, a
it.
marinara,
the
bolognese.
ultimate is gonna give you
Yeah,
that
you have
space that
so much
ultimately FaZe is
versatility.
trying to get.
Mine's
And
bread.
also a little bit more control.
Oh
on
wait,
this defensive
okay,
side.
you went even broader than me. What the fuck?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
huge.
yeah.
If I had to specify, I would just go with like a baguette
yeah,
bread.
yeah.
It's not
Everything
gonna
that I
take
Oh, so you mean just like actually
Everything that I
chewing
talk
on
about
bread
is
like
now
a
out the
duck?
window.
I
Not
could
that
eat
you
a loaf
can't
a day,
work on the Killjoy,
and
but
I'd just be
does
happy.
Yeah, no,
it get
I feel yeah. I'm kind of a
harder
bread guy too.
on
It
this
wouldn't be like my
map?
favorite
Yes,
food or
it
anything, but yeah, no,
absolutely
I agree.
does, being tethered to that utility. But Killjoy or Cypher aside, we've got
What's your
ourselves
favorite
a nice
type of
little
bread?
mirror composition. This has been the comp that has been played basically across the world on this map. No real changes.
Yeah, probably a
outside
baguette.
of, maybe some players bringing in the sky or flexing a different
Interesting.
controller.
There's some
And,
spots in
while
LA
Moist
that make
Moguls
fire
for a
ones. They do them
second, it
daily.
looked like they thought they were on the attacking side.
I like
Yeah,
the
they like
hard
mom and
outside
pop
that like
shops.
makes the roof of your mouth like cut up a bit.
This is aggressive, and remember,
It's
all
called the
these
crumb.
pixels
Do you not even
were
know the
always
anatomy of bread, you
aggressive
fake
if
fan?
you're
Wait,
on
what's
the
crumb?
defense.
That
That is not where the
the
aggression for
bread
FaZe actually wants
connoisseurs
to come
call
through,
the
so
like
that
the
means
crust
that,
of it
like,
the crumb.
Really? No, I had no clue.
At least one guy did. He wrote a whole book on how to appreciate bread.
Wow, you read this?
No, fuck no, I didn't. It was a Conan did a special on it once.
Okay.
They brought the guy on.
Could be coming from this direction, and look at this from Moist. They walk their way back
Spike
through
planted.
the link. Baby
It's
Bay
good.
seemingly ready.
It made
for
me appreciate bread even more than I already did, though, to be honest. It was a great book.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I
so
kind of want to
fast.
read this book now.
Paranoia through
There you
Sim to
go.
find the first
Easy
drop.
pistol.
Oh,
Will
okay,
collect
okay.
another. Faze still kind of reeling in the first few
Okay,
kills.
no, no, no.
Ben
8
as well.
HP,
Sim and
just
Brock
one
with
shot
matters
on him.
into their own
There it
hands.
is.
It's all up
Have to run
Tarik.
knife out
With
to bomb
HP
Sim,
to
all right?
frame, Unfortunately, it quickly becomes
feet from
a
you.
nightmare.
Yeah, I got a little
Moist
scary
take
for a
the
second, but we're
That
good.
was actually so good for boys because they go in what you think is gonna be that flank once again in the pistol as they often do, but they actually only take down that turret, so it leaves.
Crumb's the opposite. I think you guys are right, but I'm not going to correct Charlie.
No, well, at least according to that guy, the crumb was like the outer layer. So when you rip off a piece, he was talking about like the outer crumb.
Full disclosure, I
criticizing
accidentally
each
muted the
crumb.
broadcast instead of Discord.
Because that first map, they
Thinking
really
I
gave us a
wasn't gonna
pistol
say
round
that
for
to you
boys. Now, this
to
is
not
the
put you on the
chance to
spot.
test out what we were talking about.
Well, no,
Because
I'll
they
square up on a
usually
little
don't
bread trivia. I'm almost
the way
positive,
up
according to the
front
book on how to
the squad
appreciate and
after
love
they won
bread,
the first
he
round.
classified the crumb
usually
as like
getting
the
a
outer
little
crust area.
Ooh,
goofy.
chat, what do you
Let me
say
double check,
now?
Let me double
Moist
check. Let me
and-
double check.
What do you
They
say
bring two
now?
rifles
That
into
sounds
it,
pretty
but
smart to
I'm
me.
keeping an eye on those light shields because Baby Bait and Poise both.
Who gave the speech?
have
DSG
sheriffs.
Steel. And that speech must have been
Quick
riveting.
on its B side after shock. Okay, wanting to stick the spike will give that one up. Takes a bit of damage. Baby
Good shit,
Bait
Sim.
resumes his space here, finds the
Bread
first
expert
blind
Stephen
spawn.
Kaplan.
Sim there for the trade. These
Oh,
pistols
wow.
are really starting to
Holy
show
shit.
up.
That was
The
just-
Piled up the
backstep,
bodies.
it's so
Yeah, that was a
swift
no
for
Russian. They
Moist
weren't even
as
looking.
They do secure this second round.
Well done. I did get scared for a second when you see that aggression, when you see the set of Moyos actually
The
pushing
world expert
for
on
these
French
kills,
bread shares tips on
which was,
baguettes. This is once
ultimately
again
one of the things
Stephen
that didn't
Kaplan's
enable them
work.
to get the results that they wanted on the anti-eco.
I gotta read this, 'cause I'm gonna start a
But this
bakery
time
one
around,
day.
it turns their way.
Oh,
Just
interesting.
think
No,
about it.
yeah,
The
Chad is
12
right. It's the
pistols
inner
that Moyos
texture
have
just
played in the second
beneath the
split, 5
crust.
of them, they ended up losing the
So the
it's
crust
the-
is the crust, and then the
so
crumb
it
is
was
just beneath the
something that
crust.
was really
Yeah, I
concerning
thought
that
he
they
was
said that they
substituting
were gonna
crust
be
for
working
crumb. I
on.
thought it was just a
You can
more
see how
like
much
sophisticated nomenclature.
Right.
He says you don't want a hyper white crumb. It should be pearly yellow or gray and responsive and fleshy.
Wow.
And then
Responsive.
yeah, and then he talks about the mâché, the mouth
So time
feel.
for the players to
Mm.
speak amongst
Well, that means to chew in
themselves.
French.
Coaches, however, cannot get
Mm,
involved.
okay,
in
okay,
technical
interesting.
pause. Still early days here on Haven. You're mentioning it.
Oh, tech pause.
Full body
Interesting.
coming through for FaZe.
Yeah, kind of. What's going on
Believe a
here,
couple
guys?
Rifles will make their way.
What are we
into
doing to the
this
PCs
round
over
for
there,
Moist. And
FaZe?
On the defense, I didn't see what the economy was directly, but we saw a round 3. I almost at a level 3. A round 3 operator from Baby Bay on Lotus. I wonder if we get that
Yeah.
from Sim, who was also sporting an operator in just about every round that he could in that map number 1.
Had a rifle for the last.
Do you have a
round,
McDonald's
and
order?
this is something that
Ooh.
the teams.
I don't
mean,
really
they
get
give to
Mickey
somebody
D's
else, you
often,
know?
but if I ever
But
do, I
it's
just have to
something
do
that
like
we've
the
seen
nuggets.
recently
That's like
for
the only
bars,
thing that
all
is
across,
consistently
you know, not
decent.
only challengers, but American
I don't think
government
McDonald's is
buy
bad
for
by any
round two
means,
is a
though.
lot more expensive.
Yeah. I can
Oftentimes,
understand
you
that
know, you'll
logic
have
though, because I
something
mean,
like
the
2
nuggets they've like
rifles,
grinded it to a paste and a
maybe 2
formula that
Ghost
you know.
and one of
Yeah.
them that can be a bulldog, a spectre, something
You
like
strike me
that.
as a filet
For
fish
this one,
guy.
it was a little
For a
heavier
while,
for
for a while,
Moist
yeah,
as well,
not a
but
bad call.
it
I
makes it
I
go
was
your
filet
way and
fishing it, but
obviously
like
increases the chances of getting the bonus,
I
which
get
is
thrown off.
actually
Like when I
another
moved to
point here.
Arizona,
Like I said,
I was like,
5
I
of
just
the
can't
rounds
trust
have
where
been
they source their
great. Just the
fish
rounds
here.
that Moist,
Makes sense.
have
Okay,
won.
that's fair.
5 ended up being
So I've kinda moved
them losing
on.
the anti-eco right
I like
after, but also
nuggets,
5 had
but I
turned into
usually
them
go
winning
for
the bonus after. So it's
like a
very,
double-double.
You never know what you're gonna get. Them
Oh,
winning the bonus and
interesting.
getting a massive momentum, or it being shot down right at the beginning.
or a McDouble, I guess it's called.
We'll see if the aggression continues. I was wondering. I was thinking all 5
Do you
players
remember when
here,
they used to
cams are up.
supersize
A lot
orders?
of
I
times
miss those
technical
days.
pauses get a cam back up.
Yeah, I remember it as a
Keyboard or
kid,
mouse
like
stop work,
vividly.
but everyone is sitting
Yeah,
down, so
supersizing the orders was
maybe something on our
huge.
end that we had to work through, but the
It's
players
actually
have to be
genius
back
marketing.
into the server,
It is, it
and
was smart.
I was expecting aggression from Moguls, but we're not giving it just yet.
And Sam,
Double doubles in in and
Thinking
out
about the
order. It's
possibility
just
for
2
having
patties,
an
2
operator
cheese.
instead,
Double
yeah, keeping
the
the
patties,
rifle
double the
dog.
cheese, double double.
I mentioned early on, and yeah, the buy is about the same.
They
maybe
just
doesn't
call it
go
a
up, but
large
still,
now. Is it the same size?
just to,
No, I think they
pistols
made 'em
that
smaller.
have and 2 rifles
I mean,
only to
this
make
is
it work, and
purely
then you
from
also have it in the hands of
my
Sim
memory
and
of
Ross,
Super
big
Size Me.
chance it's here, as
And Morgan
Faze tried
Spurlock's
to
documentary.
shut
I'm
it
pretty sure
down.
they got rid of it.
They got rid of
I think it's
supersizing,
really
but
good
chat's
for
saying
me
that
as well.
it's the same size as supersize. They just call it
None of
large
it
now.
dealt with
No.
just yet. Shock darts
I don't know if I
too
believe
much.
that. that though.
I am team let's reduce the size of our drink containers.
As a paranoid to play with. 5 still alive here for FaZe, and they've got the better guns, Dryad.
And you shot down
Oh,
the
that's a
Nanoswarm
good
that was
blast.
Oh,
slowing that
there
plan.
we
So
go.
it's so much better
There
than
we
he ever
go.
gets that
Look at-
space.
dang,
Yeah,
we're
very
melting them.
with this boys.
God,
Just
good
like
lord.
And we
to
defused.
secure the round. No, wait.
What?
What
Okay.
just happened
Jesus
here?
Christ.
Wait,
Nim,
What?
no one was playing on site, but somehow we melted them all without
That's
trading
fine.
out one.
this is what I mean. You never know what you're gonna get with Moist.
That breach blast
And
is
these
actually
early
clears out the
rounds,
whole area.
ow. The chances of them converting that bonus and they do so nicely, so quick as well. They don't get any space towards B. They get that spike planted thanks to the moment.
Because of you, I like Japan. All right,
and
just
the kills
you
just
know,
come through right away.
be careful.
for this
Liking
defense.
Japan is a short
I
path
think
to
I'm
the
starting
alt-right
to
pipeline.
get it now.
Oh, wow, Sim.
I'm gonna hold
Wow.
the thought for a second.
So
Attaboy.
you know, like it from
FaZe
afar.
can't find their way back into this game because they had
It's
economy
good to
buy
vacation,
into
not
this
good
next
to live.
round.
Another good thing to know.
Supa obviously down early, never feels good, but they brought a
If
handful
you,
of
this is
rifles,
very true, by the way. I'm getting a few question
bulldogs
marks.
for Mummy.
There's a lot of people who are like, Japan,
get it.
so cool, so
understand.
Sugoi. It's because of their
Yeah.
cultural
Moguls win round 3.
homogeny. It's
at this
because they
point-
only have one race.
I know it's our job to show emotion, but I get why the players are just
So
like, yeah,
it gets, you know, it
okay.
gets pretty,
You
whoa,
did it. We clutched one.
very fast.
There we go. It's
they
just
win that
feeling
third round,
right.
Like it literally, like nothing happened.
I literally
Okay, we'll walk
was
in,
reading
use the spike, they do it again.
about
They
like
just
it was like a
continue
video of
to
a
impress.
Japanese train. It was like a,
more than
it was like,
anything,
man,
it's,
so clean. And then one of the
an absolute, I
comments
think,
was like, yeah, it's
for that
clean
last
because of the
round,
cultural
this play by
homogeny.
FaZe of
And I was like,
exactly
ah.
Do you have any
FaZe.
promo codes for
So they were
Starforge?
all
The panel
like,
under the
man,
stream.
they got shot down
User
by
code,
every
the user
single
code.
angle.
They sponsor
There's no
Sentinels
chance
now. Is this a
and a
conflict?
voice that is able to read into this
That yes, that's what
together.
that's what I was wondering as well. I'm like, huh, that's interesting. Like they're on our jerseys too.
Read into this, however. three
Is I
players
guess that
alive.
probably happens in sports, right? Where
It does,
a brand
it does.
Side
sponsors
when we get
multiple
that spike
teams.
planted, does
Well,
get
not
out of
like
range of the
fully.
aftershock, though, so it takes a bit of damage.
Right.
Walks away from
It's
Like
like-
you won't see Toyota
members
on
of
multiple
FaZe
teams or
on one
anything.
side.
But maybe
But they
like
do
the-
different.
This B side, Baby
different
Bay
activations.
inside
They do-
Link, two players
yeah,
here on
different
the side
activations.
holding C-Link. Mummy first,
Oh,
but the
no.
fight sim goes down.
Wait, what
Flash
the heck?
and the Bull Tig. Mo's
It's
down
alright.
two, wants to try and
Alright,
find
bring it
some
back. Let's go,
more
Thief.
here to
2v2.
minimize the damage done thus far. As that
No
spike
way.
continues to tick. Thief is not a healthy
Wait, that was
player here. Gonna hop onto the
did that
spike for a
break the
moment,
ball
doesn't
sound?
force the hand of Baby Bay. He stays inside the smoke. He
No,
keeps
please.
we don't got
onto
time.
Brock,
Yeah,
and
no, it's
Mummy
not time.
might have just done enough. Fault line
Wait,
goes out.
actually we
keeping
do.
a look to get this spike just about halfway. No time.
Ah,
Little
yeah.
stick it the rest of the way in the right. click will
Maybe
get
I
it
was hoping
done.
he just
FaZe
didn't
are
hear us.
finally on
Maybe he
the
just
board.
lets us have it.
Good
Just give it to
patience
us.
as well, but Mommy,
Yeah, he
even
just
having
forgot.
that Rolling Thunder, but knowing this is a classic as well, the time was gonna be more.
Did that
than
cancel the
anything,
drop
more than
sound chat?
everything
That
here
defuse?
that they needed for FaZe. The buy was still good as well for that kind of play, and you see the change right away. That fixing that mistake from the last round as soon as possible. Well, last round we couldn't take any space towards B. This time around we're gonna be all across that B side.
Happens in
making
football.
sure
Fly
that
Emirates or
entering that retake is
yeah,
not gonna be
Emirates
possible
sponsor
by
AC
Moist.
Milan and Arsenal.
Yeah,
All right,
because
so
of that
we're
moment,
we're
gonna have
we're
Rolling
like
Thunder to
Arsenal
work with
or
here
AC
big
Milan,
time.
whichever one's
Something
cooler.
that we often see towards the
We're
A
often
side
compared to Arsenal.
where the
We don't want to be
players
Italian.
are
We'll be
looking
Arsenal.
towards early into this round.
Yeah, you knew Sim was just gonna walk past that drone, try and find somebody behind it. Nobody home, however. Fly finds a bit of spam damage through the map. But FaZe, they know where that op is, so they head the opposite direction. Meanwhile, Sim is slowly trying to track him down, has since repositioned here on the B site.
It's pretty aggressive, but maybe one player that he's able to get here. Yeah, the head is actually coming through towards C. Hunter's very invested in everything.
Oh no.
Yeah, a Proto backed off by the Hunter's Fury, but now here to help. Thief is
Alright, come on,
also
boys.
since
Come on,
been
boys.
dug out
It's
of this
really
site.
hard
The
now.
chains of the anchors
Yeah.
have been broken, and this ship's starting to sail away, and it's doing so in
Yeah.
favor of FaZe.
Ah,
Goddamn.
good
The stun
dashing.
is good.
All right.
The weapon was,
We gave
and
him
now
two.
the
We
Brock
gave him
had
two.
no chance of another 1v4 clutch.
Good play there once again by FaZe to secure that second
They
round
used an ult for
them,
that?
and
They
when
did.
they actually go for this investment of the Hunter's Fury, knowing that there's a chance for the
Prime
full
sponsorship
retake of
win?
Moist, but as the players start to leave, try
Prime
to
is so yummy.
even contest that push.
This
the
is a
Hunter's
T-sided
Fury
map, for what it's worth.
slowing it down and making sure that space will take all of that C site.
Recalling my bot. Alarm bot
This is
out.
where it can get scary for Moist.
This is not an ad. I've just had
And
Prime a
FaZe,
couple
they
times. I
start
think it
winning
tastes
these
good.
rounds, They have this ultimate to work with and to
I don't think it's a good hydration drink. It's
and
just a
play
good fun
around
drink.
Depending on how the rounds are going.
Man, they're just holding W on the site.
Yeah, he definitely just
This
shocked
side
out
of
at his
Seaside
teammate.
is heavily defended. Thief didn't want to stay and try and fight on the site. Ooh, but Moist
Nice,
invested a
Proto.
lot into this one, trying to run him off this side as Proto works his way back in, finds the trade on
Get
the
out of
Baby
there!
Bay. He's still here though. They only back away momentarily as the Proto low in HP, make it 5 to his name, places the lockdown.
That was a really good lockdown.
Will force this
Yeah.
attack away.
And the spike here
They've lost
got
rounds by
planted,
taking too long
right?
to plant, so this could be one of those rounds they're
But
gonna have to
it's just
reset.
a phase flat for a second, had to give up
I think
because
they're
of
just
that
gonna try and
lockdown.
re-hit
And
C.
because of that kill, Protogati
They do have
went
ult.
and passed the smoke to get
I think
that one
ult's
kill. This is
usually
something
best.
that he often is doing.
Maybe beer, A short.
And something that FaZe might have to be
KJ
a little
ult.
bit more aware of it if on this map it continues to happen.
Or garage.
FaZe, they lose that side that they once have. They have to adapt around it. The turret is gonna be here up close for
ult's
contact
coming,
on
ult's
the
coming.
other side.
Man, that clears out so much.
And yeah, the lockdown itself by FaZe indication enough.
What?
This is so bold.
Sim.
Oh,
Good investment there.
almost.
Gonna try and catch somebody moving a bit too
get out?
early.
Oh,
Plus, Mummy
Oh.
getting a little antsy.
It's alright.
Getting caught up is Sim. Supo, we'll see if he's allowed to plant.
Man.
Really to stall.
Really
so
good if that shot
Light
hit.
goes down from the shadows.
Good idea to go for it.
Now being used to sneak out towards the spawn. Nobody's coming from this direction, though. It's all 4 from the top side of the map for Moist Moguls. FaZe believe they have themselves set
Half
up
it, half it.
properly.
Oh,
We'll
actually,
see if they can hang on
Just
to
stick
this
it,
right.
stick it.
About
Oh,
halfway.
get up, get up.
Top
Wow,
one.
that was a
Beautiful
great
reveal
dart.
there by Tig. Looking to find himself
Wow.
another multi-kill.
Wow.
Poised to do just
Fuck.
that. Mummy will cap it off
All
and
right.
FaZe have tied us up.
All right, come on, boys. Let's get our feet back.
Well, they used breach ult to take C. We took it back with ult, and then they used KJ's ult to take B. So it was an ult off.
So low.
Yeah,
FaZe
yeah, it
against
was.
Their third round and starts showing a little bit of what they got in this map. Honestly, and we talked about it during the desk, they haven't had the chance to do so. So many of the times that FaZe ended up going to this map of Haven, it was going against G2, losing against
I don't know how
G2.
T-sided it is,
But a map that they
but I mean,
Very.
I just
Very.
believe in our ability to
attempted
execute.
and had really good ideas on.
Amen.
Now with the Killjoy changing a little bit more, and you see even the lockdown, all that space that it got for them. To work
Oh,
hard on.
nice, Brock.
Ooh,
Oh,
one more. Ooh, one more.
damn, he almost had that.
Yeah.
That was a great lineup.
Yeah, 2 for 1's
I
great.
mean, that's as
Yeah.
much damage
Especially
as
if
you
they
could
leave
hope
A,
for.
we can
Now
get those
FaZe not
guns, but I
only
doubt they will because of
need to
that.
be wary of where these weapons end up, but also wary of what's ahead of them. 2 sheriffs await them here on the A site.
Yeah, now the play is pretty much holding these weapons so the defense can't get them. But that means
what I was
it's
saying.
probably gonna end up
Man,
on
get
this
me on the
side.
commentary desk.
You're on another
Holy.
level today. You're like
He-
jacked
he
into the
actually got
mainframe. You know
timing.
everything.
Seems like Killjoy got out of range. For this alarm box,
Tremor.
the flank, are they expecting it?
Nice.
Nice
Front
shot,
line finds
Sim.
the stun onto
One more.
Sufa. Baby Bay still okay. Poise getting caught with
We know where
two
last
still
2
out.
are.
He sneaks away. 1 shot left in the
Nice
center
shot,
here, and Sim
Sim.
is good for it.
All right, just hold, just hold, just hold.
Baby Bay will
They have to
try
walk
Just
outside.
hold, just hold. We don't
survive.
have
He's
to get
gotta do
crazy. We
more
don't have
than
to get
that if he
crazy.
wants to win the round.
Nice
Replay
shot.
in the corner. Sim for 3.
Nice
A
shot.
thrifty
Wow.
victory, and Moist are back on top.
That was massive by Brock as well, going aggressive.
What a
with Super
hold.
Going in with the
Yeah, that was
bulldog
fucking
towards
beautiful.
A Long gets 2 kills. And yeah, because of that, you don't
And
get
also
the
great bait
rifles.
short by Sim, just pushing up really
So
far.
you're
I don't think they
forced to
thought
stay in
both
that
would be pushed up.
position. And I mean, the timing here was everything for Moist. Really, really well.
I'll say
played
it. Sim's
there.
good. I'll say it.
Looking
That's-
for those
I mean, that's
opportunities,
what I've
I
been
think that's
saying.
what makes this
I've been
game
saying it.
different. You're not waiting
Dude, I've been
for
screaming it from the
opportunities
rooftop.
for them
I've been
to
chasing Diamond in this
rise
game.
to come up and allow them
Just to
to
be like a
shine.
good team
Oh,
owner,
yeah?
you know? Be good at the game that,
Actually
that,
make
that you
them
watch.
happen.
Just, it's been abysmal, Charlie. It's been so bad.
You just solo queue the whole way.
Yeah, mostly, or
Baby
duo
Bay
queue with
survives the
Slime.
third
He's
shot.
like a slightly lower rank than
I
me.
think Sim revealed. Either way, he'll be stunned. Baby Bay
I refuse to play with
Yeah.
anyone higher
aggressive
ranked
for
than
a
me.
moment, dashes away.
So
Four
you don't have
defenders out
the,
towards
like,
SC side.
social
Moist
stigma
have
of
the
being
lead at the
carried.
start of
Yeah,
this
because I did a
round.
video where
Damage
Tarik, I was like
exchange means both Jets
hiring a
and more
Valorant
so
pro to
Sim.
beat my roommate, and I
Not
used Tarik to
necessarily in a
get
fighting
gold to
condition.
beat my roommate, who's gold at the time.
Okay.
Everybody calls me
Moving towards
boosted.
this
I'm
A
plat now.
side
I
right
got to
now
plat
for
from gold to plat without him, right?
The attacking side, so maybe some more
And I
space.
But
still
you
get
probably
cold
never
carry.
get to
Moist
live
are
it.
able to get to.
Yeah.
Close out the map.
I need to start grinding too. I need
Or
to
the
be good at
defense.
games again.
You're good at what's your Rocket League rank?
It's plat, which is
This B side
actual
also
dog
becomes so
shit
much
for
more
Rocket
difficult.
League.
We've seen
Yeah, I
FaZe
did
go
hear that
for
it's
it,
like
but now with the
impossible to be
round done
bronze in
on the
Rocket
other
League.
side.
You have to actually be a lobotomite to make bronze in
Just
Rocket
giving
League.
that space
I
completely.
don't even know how
Knowing that turbo
anyone
is gonna
gets
be enough
bronze
for
and
it.
stays there on purpose.
Never heard someone use the term lobotomite.
I've been using that
Always
word a
some guess
lot.
one,
I
right?
love that term.
There's always some guess
Ooh.
one, right? 2 HP in a dream.
Good
and
swing,
well,
Thief.
turns into reality, finds his first.
How do they never know a Proto's there?
Still good as a Proto.
That's so nice.
That spot has worked every
Behind
round.
The box on this C site, meanwhile poised.
Do you know the
last one
term
standing as he
chugi?
works his way up
Chugi?
along.
No.
There's too
I don't know how to
much
say it.
deal with there. Moist
It's
will go
basically
there,
like a
lead the two.
slur for millennials.
I've never heard that.
Are
you gonna get banned for saying that?
I don't think so.
It's
against millennials. I'm a millennial.
And yeah, when you're Sim, you're 2 HP.
Okay, yeah, that's
you
right.
need to
You have the
go for
pass.
For this place, very up close, an angle that we don't see very often, but he had the risk of his
I don't know
team
how to
taking
chat. I don't know how to say it.
Taking on the dart that would reveal him and guarantees at the end just that one kill by itself. So well done once again by Moist.
This is definitely not Coochie.
With a
Chugi,
really good
hard
read on
G, okay.
phase.
Damn, he's dropping a hard G like
Yeah,
that?
it's
What the
hard.
fuck?
You got to do a hard G for Chugi.
You changed up, man. When are you moving to Rumble?
Yeah, you
He's
see
still able to
Kai and
buy
Speed have a
them.
Rumble
They
show?
are managing their
Mhm.
economy.
Oh, that's
I
crazy.
did see that.
I feel like that wasn't
That
a
is
big
crazy.
splash. Like everyone talked about the show, but not that it was on Rumble.
I know, it was super weird. I thought that was, I mean, I think it's good.
I'm really
The
glad that
more
we've got into
competition
this,
there is in the
like,
streaming
show.
space, the better for everyone.
This isn't even streaming though. I think right. It's
I know.
just it's
I remember
pre-made
we would see
videos
saving a
to
lot- a
Rumble,
lot
which
of
is
these
new. I don't
rounds.
think anyone's been paying for.
I thought Kai
Having to
went
go
live
for
on
the
Rumble as
ecos
well. I mean, it might just be
nothing
like
but
a show
shares
on
and
Rumble, like a
now just
video, but
Right.
I think
You're able to take your thing
I thought
around.
Kai went live there, but
Bring
maybe
more
not.
rifles.
I'm pretty sure
And,
it's pre-recorded content, but maybe they
the
do it
chances are
live.
always
And
there.
there's a live aspect. I don't know.
I
Exactly.
don't know. Yeah, I'd have to like check in.
It did say live in the teaser. Yeah, maybe it's
May not
live.
even have a chance to fight here on the B or on the C side. Excuse me. No defenders home.
Either way, though, I
Deal
still think that's a good
with
thing.
the
It is
dart.
good. I
Meanwhile,
do
FaZe will
hate
get
Rumble's
themselves
live
set
streaming
up.
UI, but
Players working their way through garage. Done
That's
coming through.
fixable.
Proto to show his head and well take,
No.
take it off. Baby Bay will also find one on to fly.
what's our ults?
This defense gave up this C site.
Nice, Steve.
Seemingly gave up the round. As Steve is
Whoa.
forced back. Beautiful paranoia. Catch 3 players of Moist. Nanoswarm will keep him at bay, and Sim just
Save,
on the other
save.
side gets taken
Yeah,
down
just
by
save,
Money.
just get out. It's
Although
not
we've
worth-
seen magic happen with this op from this spot.
This round is by FaZe. Brock, the last one alive here. We've seen
Yeah,
clutches,
good
but
round,
not
Superman.
for this round. FaZe actually fighted for that garage control because the Rolling Thunder was going to come through from there. And it was the worst 2 players to get taken down first when it was a Proto and Flya. Flya having the ultimate, but a Proto having the util on garage.
Damn.
Gets taken down just before it gets activated. And so those 2 kills come through. And pretty
Chat,
much give that round
is the
to
Tarik
FaZe.
Valorant
It was
accent
Moist
better or
playing a retake
worse
on C, but with
than
those
the
tools and
Sinatra
them, they were
Valorant
not
accent?
available. There was nothing
Because
else that
every
you could
time I
do.
play a game now, there'll be one Tarik accent.
Sim rifle becomes Sim operator here.
They're 5
Tries
second
it
A, no?
once more with an op out towards a
We should
long.
use KJL here, no?
Nobody home. FaZe doing a good job minimizing the amount of value this Jet player can get.
Sim is
in the
so
last round
aggressive
ended
I'll
here.
push out. You're gonna trade me, no? That's the Tarik accent.
Seeing with this
The
position
Sinatra
as
accent is like
well.
you're like abysmally bored.
Spotted.
Little bro's
Yeah,
literally
let's call
one
yours
shot.
back up. How much that you can do into
I
it.
cannot believe he's still holding
The
mid.
Jet.
What a loser.
And
I do
at this
think
point in the game,
the Tarik one has
Moist
more
knows
positivity.
Breach all,
they're
baby,
not
let's
gonna
get
go
it.
Way of the op. So they stack things up
Okay.
across the map. But one defender already dealt
That's
with.
just Charlie. No, Charlie's
Buck's
not
taken
that.
care of.
Charlie's
He's
monotone,
back away
but
from the B site. 5 players to their name, but
the
shot.
Sinatra accent like revs
They
up
try
like
in
an
the sand.
engine with a
First
low
peek, an
rumble.
upshot that does
Nice
not
way to get
find
out,
Sim
too.
means he walks away with his life, but this guy wants some more.
They're literally brain dead, bro. Like it goes up.
30 seconds.
It starts low and it goes up.
Stunned by this Rolling Thunder, no matter what phase 1
Good shot.
I don't know how to do
Oh,
without a
spike
Charlie
down.
right now.
And that was a spike
Oh.
as well. Right on the clock, Boy's got himself.
I mean,
washed
honestly,
up here
great
outside the
positioning.
B
3v3
site.
though,
Nanoswarm
we're
making sure
fine.
this back stays clear, but what about what's happening here on the site? They think it's safe,
Ooh,
but it's
that was
just
crazy. We lurked their
not
lurk.
That 12 seconds on the
seconds.
clock.
No way they
Spike
plant.
out of reach.
Yeah, out of time.
Bays just have no answer to get
Just
back
get
into
off.
this one. Boys stuck here on the B side.
Good
Baby
shit.
Bay just outside, but with an operator, no way back into the round, and Moist will secure another.
Does your
You can see the mental
cadence
games for that
ever
round
get
happening
related
alone,
to
right?
like
Okay, we
Valorant
stopped
or
the upper
Sinatra accent?
egg. We're not gonna go there. We're gonna go B
What do you
side,
mean?
actually, but
Do you
then
know like that
all
accent, like the
reach
old
utility
Valorant
comes
accent?
through without the ultimate,
The
actually. They
old
keep his ultimate
Valorant
for just
accent.
a
It was
bit
like
longer.
this dude's
And
literally
so,
dog
knowing
shit.
the ultimate is gonna be on the
You know what I
other
mean?
side
Do you know what I'm
of
talking
the
about?
backside, phase once again, they go for
No,
the change to go
I have no idea what
for
you're
the
saying.
allocation.
It's like an
It
old
is
Valorant
only
accent that I
Rapid.
think
One of
stemmed
them
from
gets shut down.
Sinatra,
Rolling Thunder
and it
comes
was
in, they get
a
stunned. It's
voice
just
and a
no
cadence that
thing
people
you can
always
do.
use in Valorant games, where they would like start low and
Yeah,
it'd like
Moist, they
slowly
secure
rise,
around number 6
and so it'd be
in
like,
case they take a timeout.
dude, you are literally throwing. This jet is actually dog shit, bro. And it'd be like that, and it'd be like very low.
Taking a timeout here. Trying to
That
figure out
seems
the-
to know what
the
you're talking
defense is,
about, but
hey,
I have
Sim,
no
you just hold down
fucking
one side of the
clue.
map. The rest of
No.
the team will take care.
Who's
of
the guy who
rest.
makes
never-
And it's
all the
working.
TikToks about it?
Now you have to find. I always think
Will
about,
us?
especially out towards the
I was
seaside,
basically
right?
having a
We've seen
conversation with my
Thief
chat
and
whether
then
that accent,
anchoring
which is the
alone
OG
on the
Valorant
site of
accent,
Proto in close
was better or
proximity.
worse than the
Yeah.
new accent, which is everybody
and FaZe needing to
emulating
find ways
Tarik.
to dig these side anchors out of the
I
site.
can't imagine anyone
now
does it
it's,
on purpose though.
Okay, we
What
need to start investing.
do you think
in
people
dealing
are
with
like
Sim, because
watching
this guy
Tarik's stream
continues
and
to
then
be a
they pick up
problem
his
in the early
speaking
rounds,
habits?
Yeah,
in the mid
yeah, yeah,
round, in the late
And then
round.
Really?
I think they're just code switching in a
Just
Valorant lobby
finding
because
where the
everyone else does it,
operator
and
is
it like it
isn't enough.
expounds upon
Or
itself.
Is it
Huh.
enough? Do they expect
what you'll
Sim
hear a lot
to
is
be
like,
alone, like we've seen
we should probably hit B,
in the last
no?
couple of rounds? We
You
won't
have
see it here.
to, I think. That's just a
And
big
that like
glitch, though,
no
it seems like
question mark
Sim.
thing is like I
Obviously
think
not every time.
just
But in
Tarik
so
in
many
his
of these
impact.
rounds you see solo plays by Sim. And
Interesting.
he's
No, I
making them
I
happen.
haven't played a lot of Valorant recently, so maybe that has to do with it.
Yeah, I
but
do
that
back
is
up.
fascinating.
This time around, though, up towards mid, Thief with the low
I was
ground.
gonna see his little
Sim
noodle pop out there. Nope.
with the
It's a pretty
Fine,
good
ground,
angle. You
kind
have to have a
That is
fast
a good
reaction.
angle.
And it's just before the turret detects them. So holding on to this kid really helped them out. But the two players here, the two initiators for Moist, playing super far back.
I
in that
saw
A
the
side,
drama yesterday with WestJet.
actually willing to
If you
retake
saw
it.
that, that's
WestJet.
Valorant related.
Wait,
One kill
I feel like I
away
looked this up, but I
from
forget. What is
their
it?
Rolling Thunder too, so maybe one of the
He
reasons
made a
they
video
strike
about
it was this
Shazam, and
A
then
side
Oh.
Shazam
retake.
copyright struck him.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw this.
Yeah.
Thrown out, short control, nano storm to try and clear back sight. Paranoia across, and FaZe want to hit it. They've got the set play. They've got the sight
I saw it and
now
I was like,
to
this is
their
all
name.
lame. I don't care.
Mike not yet planted. Super takes a bit of damage from the
I mean,
first
it's
shot
still
dart.
fucked
Second
up. It's a
plan almost
false
perfectly. Meanwhile,
copyright
the
strike.
worst
It
way
is.
across the map deals with the first. Paranoia
That's some
will make it
dog
harder as
shit.
Tig wanted to go back and fight. He gets shots in the side. Sim makes good with the operator, and just like that, this attack who took
shit,
the
boys.
site have been removed in near flawless fashion. Moist will find a 7.
It feels like a false sense of confidence that FaZe got into this A side. Oh, actually, nobody's fighting it. Everybody's playing far back. We actually get to save this Rolling Thunder for the post plan. No, there's a flank coming through. The kills are already coming in for Moist. And despite getting the fuse right at
The,
end, 7 rounds for Moist.
I'm sure you saw the whole
And
Alex
Slow with
Edson.
his small ideas really
Oh
proving
yeah,
why.
absolutely.
he privacy
are-
claimed me.
Undefeated on
No
this map,
shot.
okay?
Wait, what?
Yeah, so like I posted my video and I got an email and it was
He's
like
not
you
accounting
have
for the flank with
breached like a
everything.
privacy
Rolling Thunder saving it for the
policy
post plan.
at
It
like this
seems
second or
like
whatever. It's
could
just
have
me
been
showing
enough
his
for FaZe,
channel.
and I'll make it
And he
shut
did it to
down.
all the creators who made like videos about him.
Thief has been
I didn't
very
get one.
tricky.
I don't think.
It doesn't
Either
actually.
as the C
So what
anchor
happens is like you basically have 3 days to like
or lurk
maybe
slash
refute it, and
flank.
then YouTube will look at it. YouTube didn't
For the
take down
defense
any of the
thus far, we do
videos,
finally get that rolling thunder. The defense
so I
on
think
the
it was
A side
like,
could be
you know,
forced
they realized it was
back. Are they back
BS.
enough, though? Baby Bay tries
but
to get aggressive.
that was like
Oh.
his attempt to I
Catch
think
them as they
remove
work
the
their way
videos.
through the link. So the A side
What a
has been
fucking
assumed once more by
dweeb.
Fate.
Yeah.
Poor.
What happens though is doesn't necessarily mean they get to hang on to it.
Oh,
They try
holy
and
shit.
buy out the shock darts. Baby Bay goes up top and try to catch timing onto Brock, but rifle out will force Baby Bay away. Meanwhile, Tig
Alex
holds the
Edson's the
flank. That's
business
not where it's
casual
coming from.
guy
Again, they
who
want to just slam
triple
their way through. The
copyright
paranoia
struck
sets it
a
on the flank.
competitor
Sim will do it again.
over
Works his way
absolutely
on,
nothing.
deals with the first.
Yeah,
Hunter
triple
Fury comes
copyright
through.
struck,
Stage
so the
trying
channel
to
get
help his team out
removed.
from off the site.
Yeah.
But it might not matter. 2 remain. The 2 new
Damn, what an
additions.
alt
Lockdown
spot.
use. It's the last round. Just go full send on it as Mummy looks to go
Nice.
aggressive. He's been dealt with. Tig will follow.
8-4.
Another near flawless
That's a
round.
great half.
Means an 8-4 half for Moist as we swap sides.
8 rounds on the defense, once again making it look really clean for the retake of Moist.
Well, Alex
Because
Edson
we
isn't the one who
had
started
the
Business
last
Casual. He
round.
bought it. I think the
But
original
now
owner was
actually going the
Jordan.
way that they
Yep.
expected,
And
right? The
Jordan
Rolling
sold it to
Thunder gets that
Alex.
space for FaZe,
And he
they
does
get
this
that spike
the
planted,
Spiffing
and
Brit,
then
I
the
think.
retake was
That's
so
his
good
channel that he
because
still
of the
does.
ASAT Sim
I think that's what it's
got
no, that's the other
very
guy.
early on.
He does another British channel.
Gets that one pick.
Does
and
it?
that is the
Yeah,
green light for everybody
it's like
else
British
on
history,
the
and it's like this
defense
animated guy.
to try to get their one.
I forget what it's called.
8 rounds here for Moist. Phase once again. And now more than ever, maybe with a back against the wall, trying to get this pistol, needing this pistol more than anything.
Side quest. Yeah. And it's like
In a
this
map where they
British guy with a
short-changed,
monocle
they
who's
bring the
animated, who
Killjoy.
does history
They
videos.
have some cool ideas on the B
Oh,
side when we got to see
that
them
sounds
on
cute.
attack, but now they gotta show.
It is cool,
side
like
of
how
the
many
defense.
creators are able to make successful channels. Just like totally
Nice
different.
sim.
Man. Super, not quite on a solo mission, but
So
Mummy not there to
innocent.
help
Let's
him.
go.
Use
Feels
the
like
they're not even,
flash
like,
to try and
they're
help
just running.
himself, but doesn't amount to much. Meanwhile, this space has been
Oh,
taken
come
by
on,
Tig,
not like
works
this.
his way up, now has a backstab of his own. He was
Nice.
tired of
Okay.
dealing with the flanks. So
There
he
you go.
The
becomes
Classic is
flank
such a stupid guy.
himself.
Now leave, go
It
see.
is.
Just was
It's
not
silly.
enough. A player down our phase, and Moist are headed across the map.
The fight takes quite some time there, so get called there by Moist. As the rotations probably already came through for this side of phase on this defense, so they end up unsee. There's a flank here, maybe double flank.
It's over for Mbappe. What just happened?
A little bit more
What
of what Moist like to do.
what happened since I've gone
A
live?
bit of their own medicine, but does it work out?
Is he just losing a game and you're saying that?
A phenomenon just like Double Rainbow, the double flank. Boys and Baby Bay have given up the opportunity to 2v3 though, and they'll take a couple of
Oh.
1vx's. Baby wins the first
How did
1v1.
that not
Wow.
dink him? Oh, good
Beautiful
shock dart.
though, plays
Such a good
perfectly.
shock dart.
Brock, I mean, the cherry on top of this pistol round closes it out onto Poised, and
City
Moist
beat
Moguls, they
Madrid
just keep
2-0.
marching forward.
Keep going forward. Even if one player gets shot down there, Brock once again able to answer and dominate. Love seeing Brock coming out with these plays, closing these rounds, closing these maps. Just
Brock
because
is such a rock,
it was a
man.
Brock that we saw early.
He's actually
even
playing
before
so
this
well
hype
this
when
game,
his team
too.
was trying to qualify,
I just looked
and a
at Brock's stat line.
everybody was
14, 6, and
talking
7
about.
is
Then he was
crazy.
a little quiet,
I know,
and
that
for
is
the
pretty
second
solid.
split, he's been unstoppable, incredibly consistent, fully confident and comfortable with this squad.
Oh,
Caught him
let's
slipping.
go.
Caught him slipping.
Yeah, did he have his knife out?
Yeah, I think he was trying to get like a sneaky angle because you can walk up
Heavy
pretty far if they're not
Understatement. This
going
is
fast.
anything
Oh,
but an
yes,
easy
sir.
end.
Good
He loads to
updraft.
lose. Sim and Thief collect another couple of kills. Baby Bay.
All right, Baby Bay
What do you got
force
for us, buddy?
Marshall. What
Maybe
you
a few
got?
kills
You
on
got to
the
get
way
one
out.
kill at least.
Marshall in hand. And
Oh shit. Okay,
Oh,
maybe stop.
wow,
though.
what a
okay,
Maybe
so
stop.
first kill on the Thief tries
Yeah,
to
just
take
one,
another
just one.
shot, but Brock will put a stop to that one there. So double digits here, 10-4 the score line, and I mean FaZe, they push them to their limits in map 1, which is relatively uncharacteristic for Moist. Their wins have been pretty decisive, and I think during the break they reminded themselves of that, and they look to do this one
Yeah.
just as decisive.
How do you like the
wins
Fitbit?
in the
It's all right.
past. Unless FaZe can
I
get
don't
things
mind it.
going. It's their first rifle round. We'll see how they handle.
I
this
don't
one
like
with
how it
aggression.
feels on my wrist every day. I just would rather nothing
A
on my
couple
wrist.
rifles for Moist. Bison
But, like, I've
and
become
Brock, two of the
addicted to
players
it.
that we talked about, especially for that last round, what they're
Oh,
able
that's
to
a
do.
bunch of baloney.
The spray through the
Yeah,
smoke
it's a
is
pretty good
really
adaptation, I
as well
think,
good
to
enough
just
keep
us
in.
smoking and pushing.
And good on Tig to find that
Yeah.
first early kill.
That's still a
Brock as
load of
well, so they know there's
hogwash.
Still pressure on this side of the map from the Moguls. But whether there's one person left or
Is Fly
5
subbed
people
out?
left for
Buddy,
Moist Moguls, we know that they're going to
read
play
the
the
screen.
round
This is
exactly
our
the
map
same
pick,
way as
and
they
it's
would.
working out like our map pick right
Maybe
now too.
tagged, maybe needs to back away, spammable behind that box on the C site.
Seems
but
like
he
we're
doesn't give up
executing A
position
still,
just
even
yet.
though they have
Paranoia.
3
Will
stacks.
subside. Tig was
Wait,
not effective,
kind of
but he still
winnable.
Gets fragged. This Baby Bay collects 2 for himself.
It's winnable.
Matches the 2 of
2v3.
Thief.
Oh, nice.
Its
Kind
number
of
is still in
smart to
favor of the
retake.
defense.
The 2 players here for Moist.
We have
is the
ult.
spike planted,
Get
and
out of there,
the two
get
that
short.
have the rifles right now. Hunter's Fury also
Yeah,
becomes
just
available
maybe
for the
just
post
maybe
plan,
just
but
stall it
Brock cannot
up.
back up here.
Yeah, maybe not. Probably not enough
Brock
manpower
in a
to
tough
stall.
spot. Thief gonna try and help him
Yeah,
out.
true.
Holding Heaven. It's 2 players there. FaZe are expecting them to
Ooh.
get
Oh, good
a
shot,
little
Thief.
aggressive.
And good reposition.
Numbers are now even. Paranoia comes through.
Ooh.
Brock will take the fight with Supa. Drop
Yes,
down from
you can leave, you
Poise,
can
and
leave it
Brock
all.
will sneak away. He's got
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Hunter
true,
Fury,
true,
a
true.
recon bolt and a shock guard. Does he need any of it though?
Yikes!
Come through on the spike, Poise. Catches
Really
him off
well
guard
played
and
by
gets it
Poise.
done for FaZe.
Oh, the timing, they're perfect for Poise. Closes out their
Unlucky.
round, and that was
Yeah,
really unlucky timing.
well played to get bought down,
Poise gonna handle it
bomb
just
tagged,
fine,
and
the
swing
timing
out.
into
Like that was a
Brock's
lot.
trying to send that dart for info, that distraction as well.
But that's a bonus round. That's an amazing bonus round. Don't just say oof, all right? Give me something, commentator.
Got to feel good. Brock not feeling comfortable enough to back away
It
into the
goes
link.
oof, doesn't expand.
Find that dart on the wall, something of the sort, because Poise had tapped the spike. So beautifully played there.
Yep.
Pyrrhic victory, a lot of damage dealt, but fortunately, Baby Base had a good couple of rounds, meaning Blade Storm online, so the Wind Blade shower there for the Jet, the rest of the team. Bye's not awful.
Yeah, still fine. It was more the heavy investment that we saw in the second round, but for the third one, you're just keeping about the same. So this is what we've seen.
We're just abusing A. We haven't even touched the other sites.
I know.
Play here for the economy is so good. Hunter's here.
Oh, yo, that's so
Baby Bay
smart.
out and over the top. Tig almost
didn't work, but
running into it.
It was still cool.
Yeah, to like push him like all and corral them. He hit too.
Members are still
I think we won
alive.
it. Yeah, you too, I
Baby
think.
Bay
Yeah, you
works
got
his
two.
way through just behind the drone. Brock backed away. Shock dart to deal with some utility. No crossfire. For Sim just around the corner.
Brock's outline looks so cool.
A dart queued up.
Yeah, where's it? What's he lining up there? Where's that supposed to land?
There's like a little thing on the Padoga that you can get it on.
Spams out Baby Bay, and Moist Moguls are doing it again. It doesn't matter.
Good shit.
1v4, 3v3. The
Some Sova
numbers
shit.
don't matter to Moist Moguls.
Sova
The
nerd
only
shit.
number that matters
True.
is the rounds, and they've pieced together 11.
Pagoda? Oh, it's Pagoda. Yeah,
2
you're right.
runs away from closing out this match against FaZe.
Do you guys have a 6? It's Charlie with an op.
Yeah, you don't want to see that though. It's so gross. That'd get us like actually taken out of the whole tournament.
Oh yeah, to
It's
get
so
us kicked out of
disgusting.
challengers instantly. They just throw him on a line. They just use util to get him an angle. It's like a 1 frame line, and he just clicks.
It's unfair. I don't know what it is. Me and an op, it just
5-0
makes
for
an
Moist.
unbelievable recipe for disaster.
One that teams have not been able to take
Dang, a
against them.
free B site.
Especially if it's
How?
map 2, map their own map pick here.
One down.
Good shot, a proto.
Placing swarm grenade.
Ooh. Okay, good fight back here.
Okay, 3v3.
FaZe, they didn't bring the best buy, but they're finding ways. Aftershock to try and buy some time. Deep on the close angle just
Backside.
outside this B site. Meanwhile, nano swarms are out. The proto
They're not ready
wary
for you.
of a flank is flying.
just
try
not
and
ready
find
for
one of his-
you.
Oh, Superman's been
Nice.
dealt with. That was the rifle down. Mummy has since picked one up. But
Whoa.
can he find a fight? No, he can't.
There we go. There we go.
Woo! Let's finish it up, lads. Let's just finish it up right
A
here.
12th round.
Match point.
This could be it.
This could be. It was a poise.
13-5.
Yeah, when he
That
gets
Too
down,
early.
does sound
very
nice.
Calling it
much
early,
push
calling it
back.
early.
Actually go into
Getting
the
greedy.
flank for the defense and make sure that their round will go the way of Moise, making it happen even
This would be the
faster from what we've seen before.
biggest
Yeah,
round
once they get
difference
to
of any
12
team in any split.
here.
Really?
It'd be a plus 60 round difference. In the
Wow.
last
Yeah.
split, M80 had a plus 51 round
What are
difference.
we looking at? With Thief and a proto? What is a proto showing us?
I'm waiting for the player cams of when somebody hits a clutch and they know the player cams are coming, so they like crank their chair back and pretend to be like reading a book or something of the sort, kind of giving us
They're
some
giggling
flavor
over there. They're having a great
on the
They're having
time.
clutch
fun.
outside. They thought it was
Hey,
funny.
we're
but I just-
gaming
whatever I
at
said,
the
they
end of the
thought was
day.
fun,
Games are
so
supposed to be
I'll-
fun.
Yeah.
These are just kids
They
having a
think
good
you're
time
really funny,
playing
Jay.
games, making
You-
lifelong
you
relationships.
think
Brock
it's
is
right,
ripped.
Jazz?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, Brock's a pretty big boy. You know, one of our
Anyways,
Apex players, Waltzy, is like a
FaceTime
real
out.
power lifter. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, he's like he
Yeah?
benches like fucking 500 pounds.
FaceTime.
We probably like across all
I think
esports
the most
orgs, we probably
impressive
have
thing
the fittest,
outside
most
of my
jacked
humor
teams.
is
We should do like a what do you
we've
call
seen it
that?
from
Like
FaZe.
a lift meet or something?
They have
Power
no
lift or
idea.
something?
Yeah, lift meet would
where
be
Moist
so
Moguls are
high.
gonna be.
Lift meet against
Round after
other
round,
esports orgs.
The conditioning between
Oh my
playing
God, we'd
flanks
fucking
or not
slap
playing
'em.
flanks, lurking or not lurking. FaZe just cannot get a read on that, which is why pushes through garage that
Whoa!
are so known
Oh.
when the spike is planted on that B site go completely undetected.
Then do we see maybe an aggressive Hunter's Fury here by Tig? Now that the players have been spotted, they
Okay.
reveal on this A side, maybe?
There's stacks 3 here. Do we still
As Spike
execute?
attempts to get planted, you have to see that there's a couple of kills
Seems
to
like,
make
yeah.
this round work out for
Abso-fucking-lutely.
FaZe.
We run it.
Give me those.
Nice.
Sim, I mean, undetected.
Oh,
Straight out.
Reveals Tig, but Mummy here
Straight
on
it.
the trade tries to find some more, but
Nice.
he's
Nice.
completely out of ammunition. Now Super and Poise have to try and hang on.
Taking heaven. He doesn't know.
How did we break it?
Gains the high ground, and now it's all up to Poised.
Oh no.
Stun.
You just can't do anything. He's gonna back away. They're just gonna run him
Oh,
down. He comes out and
man.
over the top. 3 kills
Love
all around,
that.
and it
What
is
a
dominant here in
game.
map 2 for
A
Poise as
nice
they close out the
clean
series
2-0.
in 2.
And they close
They broke it with
out
Molly
this
plus
split
Shock Dart. They just had lineups to
undefeated,
break it.
boys.
That's so sick.
Unstoppable. And with some maps, yeah, maybe
That's
getting
so
into this one,
sick.
especially that map number 1 that we saw of Lotus and a couple of ones that they faced.
God damn, they're so good.
They are amazing. They're an amazing squad.
They're so fucking good.
That's the best split performance.
Yeah, I mean,
I ever
that's
seen.
5-0, baby.
5-0 plus 62 round differential, 10-2 on maps.
I mean, I'll tell you.
I
this
mean,
much.
that's
I'm
no one's
feeling
gone
moist.
undefeated
That
in a
was
split
an
before.
incredible series. They looked so good.
I like the
This is
sound of
team
that.
we've been
Moist Moguls
praising
making
all
history.
throughout the
Yeah, a little
second
bit of history
season.
made
We had
today.
high hopes for during that mid-season
And that
face-off.
definitely guarantees us
You know,
25
it's
circuit points.
really easy to forget because they do get knocked down into the
So,
lower
how does
bracket,
the
and
circuit
if
point
they had a
stuff
close
work?
series
Walk me
against
through
them,
that.
All right, I got
put
you
them
right
in the
now.
upper
We can do the
final,
math.
would've been a top 4 finish there,
We
would've
just
made
have to
this
do a
split an even
prediction
better
on
one,
the
put them
last
in
two
even better
matches, and we
position
can
for
figure out
guaranteed
seeding.
playoff placement. But now
But
they're
the
a top
skinny of
4
it
team.
is
Cannot dispute that. They're 5-0.
you get points for every, and here you can look at this doc too. I'll just send it to you.
Okay.
So you get points for 3 things. It's split 1, split 2, and then the mid-season face-off, that tournament. Also got you
Yeah.
points. And then based off whoever has the most points, the top 8 will be seeded into a playoff tournament, 2 of which make it to the Ascension tournament to become a franchise team. And then the bottom 4 have to go to a relegation tournament. So through the first 2 like point earning events, which was split 1 and mid-season face-off, M80 and the Guard in G2 were all at the top with 31, 23, and 22 points. But split 2, luckily for us, gives more points than anything else. It gives more points in split 1. It gives more points in the mid-season face-off. So because of that, and because we got first, we're going to end up being 3rd total in points for the playoff tournament.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, which basically helps get a better seeding, and we have to play the 6th seed now. And so we can just determine who the 6th seed is with this. So here's our little, I got a little sheet.
Are you in Paint right now, drawing everything up?
No, I have a Excel sheet that I've been working on.
Oh, Jesus Christ, nice.
Just I've been sitting on this for a little bit. Hold on, let me GG the boys.
Oh yeah, let me toss a message in there as well.
All right. Let's take a look. So we have this is our playoff roadmap. On the left is
Oh, hold on, let me pull up your stream if you've got it up.
yeah, I got it up. On the left's all the points currently guaranteed from the first 2 point earning events, and on the right is the current split 2 results. So I can probably do it like this. So split 2 projection, just outright Moist Moguls have guaranteed themselves 25 points.
Okay, good.
That's just locked. There's no way for anyone else to do better than 5-0. Next up is M80, who got first in their group, who will get 23 points. And then the Guard will be 3rd, most likely. This is a prediction because there's still 2 matches. And the Guard plays, the Guard plays G2, chat? Is that right? So I'm predicting a Guard win because they got Tex back. The Guard could become 2nd. Yeah, that is true, which I think is a little silly. But either way, it doesn't matter. So the Guard's next. They get 19 points. And then Oxygen probably locked in for 2nd in their group, I imagine, just based off round differential. But I think
Does Turtle Troop have another game?
Turtle Troop plays Shopify Rebellion to basically like for the life of one of them, I think. Like I think Shopify Rebellion kind of needs to win this. I think if Turtle Troop wins it, they do lock it in. So this is kind of like a hard to predict one. We'll have to wait to see the
Gotcha.
results. Give me your gut call. Who do you think wins, Turtle Troop or Shopify?
I don't know, man. I actually quite like Turtle Troop. I'm pulling for them, but
Let's go with that. Let's say this is a universe
yeah.
where Turtle Troop wins, which means they would be 4th overall. They would go over Oxygen. So they would get 16 points. And then it would be Oxygen based off round count, who would get 14. Then FaZe, because that's pretty much locked in our group. Everything else is locked in our group pretty much. Who would get 13. And then it gets a bit tougher. Then TSM would shoot above Shopify, I believe, right? Chat, do you know the head-to-head Shopify versus TSM? Let me check. TSM beat Shopify. Yeah, so TSM would go over Shopify if they lost. So they'd get 10 points for 7th. Then OR Esports. 9. Then it'd be Shopify with 6. Yeah, this game actually super matters to Shopify. Mad with 5. Where's Mad? And then G2. Oh, I forgot TSM in here. Hold up. What place did I say TSM would get? 10.
you said TSM
Yeah, they-
would shoot over Shopify.
Yeah, they get 10. And then G2 and Disguise are last. I believe it depends here. I think G2 would do over just based off map count. I assume, right, chat? I don't know exactly how that works. I assume it's map count then round count. And this is also assuming G2 loses, but I still think G2 would be higher. So that's the projected points. And then we just have to do sum. And then order it. And then this would be the seeding. If, and this is only if, the guard beats G2 and Turtle Troop beats Shopify. So if that happens, we would be the 3rd seed. And we would play the 6th seed, who in this case would be TSM. Yes. We would play
Okay.
TSM.
Now,
Go ahead.
okay, there's no chance we can get the 2nd seed. I was just looking at the math. I see in the bottom right the point distribution. So even if the guard does lose, it wouldn't really matter. We're still 3rd seed.
Yeah, the guard just
Okay.
they've been very consistent. They got 2nd split 1, they got 3rd split or in the midseason invitational, and they're at least top 3. Yeah, they're top 3 for this. TSM G2 have the same points. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that tiebreaker works. Probably head to head. So if we look at is it head to head actually at that point? I don't know how they do tiebreaker.
Denise says we can get 2nd if G2 wins.
Really?
Yeah, he's in the chat right now. Good shit, by the way.
Oh, I guess. Wait, how?
Yeah, that's what I'm a little confused on as well. Unless FaZe jumps over the guard, because they'd still get 19 or 16 points, right?
Yeah, I don't see it. Because even if they went down 4 points, they'd be at 37.
It
Right?
wouldn't be enough. Yeah. But I don't know. I'd trust him more than our napkin math.
Yeah, it is napkin math. I don't know how the tiebreakers work for this chat. I don't think it's based off round differential because this is not just across split 2. It's across split 2, 1, and midseason face-off. So I don't think it'd be fair to use your overall points for the season based off just your split 2 results. I assume it's head-to-head if TSM's ever played G2. Let's take a look.
Oh, he said the admin said that about getting 2nd if G2 wins.
If the admin said it, I'll trust him. Do they never play? TSM G2 never played. Damn. What's Riz Academy? So, for all intents and purposes, we'll most likely get 3rd seed. And then the 6th seed is either going to be, it sounds like TSM, G2, or maybe Maybe FaZe? Depending if Shopify wins. We'll know for sure at the end of today.
Are all the games finishing today? I thought they played again tomorrow.
No, this week's a shorter week, I think, because franchise is doing something on Thursday. So
Gotcha.
last 2 games are today. That's why this game was so early.
Okay, makes sense. Okay.
So we'll know for sure. But either way, we have a great seed. We have a great boot camp. All the boys will be in person. I'm going to go hang out with them.
That'll be fun.
Only thing I'm curious about is the timing of the match, because they don't have a schedule release at all. So hopefully we get that soon.
That's one thing that I am very confused on. They like tell you the time 2 days before it starts. It's like that doesn't seem like a whole lot of runway.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
very,
the players know.
I think, last second piecemeal, because I think they have to work around. We're not allowed to conflict with franchise games. And I think there's some like leeway for that calendar.
Mm.
Yeah, it'll be in the first couple weeks of June, basically.
That's hype.
No, nothing's land. Nothing's land. I don't even think Ascension's land.
Chat was saying Ascension is land
It
in
is?
Brazil.
Oh, yeah, you're
that's what
right.
they
It's
were
in Sao
saying in the
Paulo.
beginning.
That'll be cool, actually, then. But
Land's always so fucking cool.
focus on the next thing, which is playoffs. There's no buys. It's double elimination. And 2 teams make it out. That's it. Easy enough.
Let's go.
All right, gamer.
Good shit.
Good shit, brother. GG to Moist Moguls.
Yep, good games. I'll talk to you soon, bro.
Yeah, peace, peace.
Yep.
I don't know how this tiebreaker works. I really am curious. They've never played each other. Is it like total round difference through the 2 splits? Watch the interview. Oh, is the guys are talking? That's not there yet. I think it's map difference across both splits. G2 was 8-4 in maps. TSM was 8-4 in maps. Oh, so TSM would just take it. I feel like TSM probably gets it. I'm assuming TSM wins a tiebreaker, which would mean we play G2. Just split 2? That's so weird. So weird if it's just split 2 that determines the tiebreaker for playoffs, which includes the points from split 1, but I guess maybe it's fine. Because maybe midseason face-off was. Either way, I think TSM probably takes it. So I think we would end up playing G2. The only thing I'm curious about, what if we live in a universe? I think the Guard beats G2 today. I feel pretty confident about that. But what if Shopify Rebellion beats Turtle Troop? How does that change things? Let's do a little math. Shopify Rebellion. So I think one universe we play G2. Interviews live.
So I feel like we're really good.
Oh, there's Brock.
You know, it's interesting because your coach said that in the video piece beforehand, and I was like, I feel like there's a map we haven't seen. You guys don't really seem too fond of Bind. What is it about that map that you guys just don't really want to play it?
It's really not many teams have like picked it yet against us, but we are looking really good on it. So
Okay. Now, like we said, it's just because, you know, maybe the split is going well doesn't mean things are always perfect. Walk me through round 24, the clutch moment, that 1v4 on
That
Lotus.
was
What was
clutch.
going through everyone's heads? What was the comms like? What was just general attitude like coming into that final moment?
right after I got into like the 1v4, there was like no word said, and then they just kept peeking me one by one. So it's just easy to win that. They just give you ones.
Did you feel like when you entered into the 1v4, like we've praised you guys for your clutch potential throughout both the first split and midseason face-off and now in split 2? Did you feel like it was pretty winnable for you given that you're so good in those clutch situations?
I feel like after I killed the Viper jumping out heaven, that's like the kill that made it really winnable. Then it became a 1v2. And then I just played my own game when it got down to the 1v2. Yeah.
How was the heart rate? Were you like starting to sweat a little bit?
It was going up towards the 1v2, then calmed down right after, but yeah.
All right, so you guys are now the #1 team in Split 2 after today. Heading into playoffs, you're in a top 4 that includes obviously M80. You've got Guard in there. You've got Oxygen as well, who I thought would have been potentially replaced by G2, but they had a rough split. You've played all 3 of those teams. How are you feeling heading into playoffs knowing you've played those teams and only lost in a close series to M80 at the midseason faceoff?
We're looking good. I feel like we match up against every team. The only 2 teams that we're like matched up with is Guard and M80. I think we can beat any other team really easily. So we're hoping to just make Ascension pretty easy.
That's kind of how we were framing it up here on the desk too. We were saying, like, realistically, it feels like it's a battle for 2 spots between 3 teams, and it's you guys, M80, and Guard, and we wish you the best of luck with that. We do have our final question coming in here. This one comes from the fan zone, and it's actually from our very own Shelton, the replay operator, coming in here for Valorant Challengers North America. He just asks, how often does grass touching occur?
Dude, what is this question?
About an hour a day. I go outside like right when I wake up.
There you go.
Go to the gym usually for like, about an hour.
We can tell, Brock, you're
Then
looking
I'm back on the
good.
computer. Yep.
You're looking good, Brock.
Practice is rough, man.
We
The
can all
regimen
tell.
is
We're all
for real.
talking
Well,
about how good you
congratulations,
look.
an incredible split from you
You
guys. I'll
look
go ahead and let you
good.
celebrate. You've still got some prep
An
to do for
hour's not
playoffs as
bad
well. Best
either.
of luck
Very
moving forward.
healthy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, that wraps things up for our first match of the day.
Jimmy and outside, you're just jealous that our grass is iron and your grass is weak and pathetic. Anyway, let's do the math. If Shopify Rebellion beats Turtle Troop today. So if Shopify Rebellion beats Turtle Troop, Shopify Rebellion ends up going 3-2 and Turtle Troop ends up going 3-2. However, because of tiebreakers head-to-head, Shopify would place over Turtle Troop. And their map difference would mean that they place over FaZe as well, because they would have to win 2 maps, so they'd be 7 and 6. So I feel fine about Moist first, M80 second, Guard third, because I'm assuming they're going to beat G2. And then it would be Oxygen fourth, right, with 8 map wins. Because Turtle Troop would lose in this scenario. 5th would be Shopify, because they have more maps than FaZe. So 5th would be Shopify, and they get 14 points, which I think is very possible. Shopify seems very amped up for this. And then Turtle Troop. Turtle Troop and FaZe Clan are very close. It's actually very tough to see who would get 6th. But I'm going to assume if Turtle Troop loses in this universe, that Turtle Troop ends up placing below FaZe. So FaZe would get 13 points. Turtle Troop would need to win a map and then also keep the round. Oh, no. If they win a map, then it's fine. Wow, it's actually so dicey. Literally, if a 2-0 versus a 2-1 changes the seeding. We're going to assume this is a 2-0. We're going to assume this is a 2-0 for Shopify. So that means FaZe gets 13 points. Turtle Troop gets 10 points. And then the rest should be easy enough to fill in. We have TSM, who would get next up with 9 points. OR Esports, who would get 6 points. Mad Lions, who would get 5. And then G2 to DSG1. All right. And in this universe, we're 3rd seed and we play the 6th seed TSM. Wait. Isn't that who it was last time? Oh, there's basically not much of a difference. We're either playing G2 or TSM, it sounds like. Because I think again, TSM wins the tiebreaker against G2. So it is the difference of a point to play TSM. What if What if Turtle Troop places over phase? Does that change anything? No. No. Basically, no matter what, we're playing TSM or G2, I think. Unless G2 wins. Oh, I don't want to do the math for that. I don't want to do the math for a G2 win. I'm not that smart. Don't you play the 4th seed? No, M80 would play Shopify, the guard would play FaZe, and then MXM would play TSM. And then Oxygen would play G2. 3 play 6. 7-2, 8-1. You should put some stakes on MXM making Ascension. What do you mean? Gibson, the stakes are that I'm paying for the team. I have stakes built in. I don't need like more. I don't need to like shave my head too, you know? I also don't like undue pressure. I think my team and our team has performed amazingly, and I'm very happy with their performances, and I hope that being a part of Moist Moguls has been a positive force and change in their life, and I hope they're better and happier people for it. And I think that's the bigger win, as opposed to you need to get Ascension, you know? Like, these are young dudes. These are budding young men. This is a small part in the grand scheme of their life. And although it'd be dope to do, and I think that's all our goals, it is not the only goal in life. You know? Easy to get lost in goals and not think about the full picture of the journey. Anyway, chat, I have to end stream. I will be live later today, but I haven't gone outside for my hour. I want to stream later, chat. I think tonight we are going to try to do a Mario Party speedrun to beat Squeaks. That's my game plan. I want to beat Squeaks' time in Mario Party. We're probably going to start Zelda tomorrow. That's my game plan. But we'll talk about that later today. And for now, I'm out. Appreciate y'all watching. Short stream, but I'll be outside getting air. I have to do one recording. And then I'll be live literally in a bit. I'll literally be live probably at like 5 p.m. So just give me a few hours to chill, eat lunch, cook some food, maybe do some laundry, all the classics. All right, peace out, boys. Thank you all for watching. See you guys in a little bit. Maybe you guys need to go on a walk. Maybe you guys need to go to the gym. Do whatever. Peace.